all I'm saying.
Okie dokie. So we're gonna dive right into it. Top commenters of the day goes to dun, 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 drum roll please. Kenny Kim was the number one commenter of the day. She was the very first person to come in when I went live. Yes. So shout out to Kenny for being numero uno. And then of course we have Icy Brazy who came in second and Nika who came in third. So shout out to my top commenters of the day. And if you want a shout out to be a top commenter of the day, all you have to do is come in here right when I go live. The moment it says live, pop in here and put a comment in, and maybe you will become a top commenter of the day as well. Okay? So, hello, Kayla, Hiram, Aaliyah's here. Hello to you guys. My regulars are here, and everybody else will show up later. They usually do. All right. So, if you don't know what you don't know, is a lot. There's a lot going on around the world today. Okay, we got the situation with Lizzo is still ramping up. I've been talking about that all day, so I'm gonna go ahead and not talk about that. Okay, we're gonna not, and we're gonna focus on SummerSlam. Okay, we're gonna talk about SummerSlam right now, and we're gonna get into all of the mess when it comes to SummerSlam. We also gonna talk about AEW for a little bit because Tony Khan, in true Tony Khan fashion, decided that he had to respond, to Triple H's little shade during Cody's documentary this past Monday. Oh, that Mitchell will work. Okay. So first things first, let's talk about AEW. Okay, now for whatever reason, Tony was very triggered by Triple H talking about them in the documentary with Cody that was about him becoming the American Nightmare. Now I'm not quite sure as to why he was so triggered by that, but it was one piece during the show. I mean, during the doc, it's on Peacock. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend you go watch it. But it was one little piece where they were talking about Cody, and that's when Triple H refers to AEW as the secondary company. And the AEW fans took it and ran with it. And of course, Tony listens to the fans. So he got very much in his feelings about it, honey. He was pissed. He was like secondary. And I was like, yes, you little gopher, secondary. I don't see anything wrong with that. I didn't take it as shade. I was like, okay, it's secondary. Hi, Chris.
Yeah, that's all I know. Mm-hmm.
Chris, you is not finna eat them chips in here. Cause your ass gonna be end up smacking this shit.
Motherfucking smacking, ain't it?
All right. You already starting. You ain't even seen you all goddamn day.
I was at work today.
Why?
So I had to work today.
It smelled like you was down there living your best life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say it. No.
Right?
Right after right now. No.
You want me to ask him? You want me to ask him? Because you do. You smell fresh. It's very grassy.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of my room for your contact eye.
Bro, what up?
You smell that?
No. Yeah.
and burn your nostrils.
Just as bad as the damn.
It's in my throat.
Just as bad as the damn that patient that came in the damn hospital trying to help somebody. I said, I don't know if I was talking to some ready to do the D shot.
Chris smell like the premium kush.
Right.
What are you looking for? What is that? What does that mean?
They just sprayed the deodorant.
Why you ain't just ask me?
Because I thought it was sitting out.
No. Look in one of them purses. I don't think it's in that one. Look in the blue one.
Yeah, I got open mine.
I'm fucked up, yo.
It's time to blow.
How you know that?
Why? Did that?
You can't put it on him. You can barely move.
That hurting.
No, he just old. He get real upset too when you call him. he gets so mad. You gonna stop calling me old? Well, you gotta earn.
I'm gonna eat yesterday.
Mommy bought the Bellas.
I want some of those.
Yeah. I should have told Barbie to give me a chicken sandwich, and I should have told her to give me the plain stuff on the plain bun because I got the one with the sesame seeds on it. I was not happy, but it wasn't terrible.
What's he playing now?
Horizon Zero Dawn. He already beat Final Fantasy, baby. You missed that.
I watched it.
You watched him beat the whole thing?
Yeah, he beat the Ultima. The Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Sephiroth Prime and shit.
Stop. Why are you like this? Anyways, I gotta put. That's what I meant to do. Christopher is distracting.
Oh, you on live? Oh, hey, Chad. Shit, why you trying to say nothing? Chad?
No, because you high. I don't want to hear no shit from you.
What's up, Chad?
Because you be starting shit.
Hey, Chad. All the cute ones in the chat room.
Chris,
hey.
Get your ass out of here.
Say hey.
Get out of my room.
Hey. Nigga say hey.
I just sounded like a chicken. That was nice. That made me feel good about myself. Okay. So we finna talk about this little gopher, Tony Khan. That's his name. Sorry. We ain't gonna mess up your name too much, baby. Well, we finna talk about you.
Khan?
Yeah, he's a con. He's a con. Okay, so Tony Khan, the gopher, was real upset at what Triple H said. Now, Triple H basically, he just called them the secondary company. He didn't say anything else about it. It was a part of a piece of the conversation, and it was just done in passing. So all of us, of course, is like, oh, that's shady. But the AEW fans and, of course, Tony Khan took it as a slight. So Tony Khan then doubles back and he goes, we certainly won't be the secondary promotion at all. We're number one in the UK on TV and with a record gate. I have a lot of respect for Cody. I know these weren't his words, to be fair, but we're not secondary in a lot of markets. For the first time in a long time, WWE has been secondary in a lot of markets. I'm proud of where we're at, and we're not taking a back seat to anybody. So we're still in this conversation of who's better, and the only way that you guys can really do that whose better combo is to go into the numbers of AEW and WWE. They do operate in the same market. So on average, an average viewership throughout for this year through 29 weeks is 1.820 million viewers. 1 year ago, 29 weeks, Raw's average viewership was 1.735 million viewers. And on average, the viewership is up for 85,000 views this year for WWE's ratings. So let's Google AEW's ratings in the US. Okay. Let's Google it. Let's look at it. Let's look at it.
Eat that sandwich. Let me move the cards around real quick.
So, according to F4WOnline.com, AEW's Dynamite averages 898,000 viewers on TBS. This is down 5.8% from the previous week. It was the second highest audience they've had for the show since June 21st of 2023. Dynamite on average has a rating of 0.29 in the 18 to 49 demographic. It's down 14.7% from last week, and it ties its second lowest rating the show has done since May 17th. Since we're pulling numbers, okay, and we're being fair that the show did go head to head with the FIFA World Cup, which averaged viewers of 4.381 million people, and then they had a rating of 1.20 in the 18 to 49 demographic. Okay, now Dynamite did beat everything else on network television, although cable rankings aren't currently available, so there's that. Okay, now I'm just causing it like I sees it. All I'm saying is, if you're going to keep pulling stats and pulling up records, then let's do that. Now, to be fair, AEW would be more competing along the lines of NXT. And if we're pulling NXT's records, NXT's ratings have been better, but AEW was beating them out in their ratings. Okay. Okay. So in June, the highest they had was 777,000 viewers, and that's been up because in July they've dropped down. So in for NXT in June they had 622,000 viewers. In July they had 508,000 viewers. In July 11th, which was 2 weeks ago, I want to say. Let me go back up. Yeah, that was about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. They had 671,000 viewers. So they fluctuate between, it looks like between the high 700s and the mid 500s. So NXT's ratings are not as good as you want them to be, but that's mainly because people don't like the new version of NXT and they're not watching it and they're missing out. If we're being honest, you're missing out on the growth of the talent in NXT. You could really be a part of that, but you're missing it. However, they since July 4th, NXT's ratings have consistently gone up. So they've gone from 607 to 746 to 703 in that demographic that AEW operates in. Now, in that demographic, AEW is the more dominant show. However, when you're comparing companies, Okay. We're comparing companies, not show for show, which is where I think Tony Khan loses a lot of people. If you're comparing your company overall as a whole, you are not beating WWE in ratings on Raw or SmackDown. You may have gotten them in NXT, not gonna lie, but I don't care what show you have, it's not beating out WWE in the ratings. Number two, you guys sell out your shows pretty evenly. AEW sold London out very quickly with no there was no booking in terms of what match card they're going to have, which currently there is no match card for All In, and All In is coming up. Let me make sure I give y'all all the right information. 2023.
Any more strawberry steak?
No, baby, that's gone. Don't put no weight on your foot now. Y'all right? Just go slow, Junior. You got all the time in the world. Okay? All right. So we're gonna go to Wrestling Inc. and I'm gonna basically give y'all the tease on what's happening in AE of the W's. But first, before I do that, let me pull up y'all comments because I got a couple of them. All right, let me see. Let me see. Katie said, as much as Tony talks about WWE, child, I need Tony to worry about blinking when he's on TV. Girl, that rhymed. But you right. She also said, because Triple H could have called them bottom of the barrel, but he didn't. Well, true. When you mention the whole sentence, there's nothing wrong with saying secondary. Do you understand what I'm saying? He wasn't saying it in regards to AEW like they're the B show. He didn't say that. He was saying the secondary company because technically Cody did choose WWE over AEW. But in fairness, when you watch the doc, AEW did not have any they didn't have no sense of urgency to re-sign Cody. Like they saying time was ticking away once Cody's contract was up and there was no conversation for talks or anything. And so Brandy was like, so we just went with the flow. And I don't blame him. Oh, not the nostrils burning, child. Hey, B. Jeffers. Hi, Alexis. I cried. Love this doc. I cried too. I really did because I felt really bad for Cody, but I understood what Dusty was trying to do. He was trying for him to make his own decisions and not have to worry or rely on his dad. But Cody just wanted support, and he did feel supported, and he felt like the people who are at the top now are considered to be Dusty's class. Those are Dusty's kids. And he's just like, I'm his kid and they get everything that I want. And he said, I was resentful to them. I can admit that 100%. I resented every single one of them. And I had a chip on my shoulder and I was pissed. He said, I said and did things in regards to them because of how I felt about how my father felt about them. And I was just like, oh, that sucks. And in the midst of him having to do this character with Stardust, he was frustrated creatively. He wanted something better. He wanted something different. He wanted to be able to move in a different space and be able to spread his wings a bit and, use those acting chops. And he couldn't. He was stuck in this box and he just was done. And he knew he was going to have to fight his way back to the top. And that's what he did. He went on the indies, set up a list, went after each and every person on that list. And he was able to make his way back up and make himself undeniable. For right now, we're talking about wrestling. Don't be calling people old. My birthday is coming up soon. Well, my daddy elderly. Yeah. He gets very, very upset when you call him elderly, child. Because I ended up on TikTok and they're bringing up all the dirty shit about Lizzo up. Honestly, what they're bringing up isn't really dirty, but it's considered to be dirty simply because of the conversation, the context of the conversation. But whatevs. Oh, that's a name. I know. I saw it. I saw that he was going to AEW, so I'm not surprised. Um, I knew that little coked up weasel was gonna be catching this. He probably has the Peacock app. He wants to talk shit, but none of his shows are on Mondays. Yeah, I know. I knew he was showing up. They were speculating about it on Wrestle Talk and on a couple other sites that I just came across. So I'm not surprised that he's there. Cause Brandy was like, "We have a kid to take care of. We got a chance and we took it." I don't know what it is, but I don't cry when I watch these docs. Like I can feel sympathy or empathy, whatever the right word is, but I don't know. Makes me wonder if something is wrong with me. Things have to emotionally move you in order for you to cry. So not everybody's going to have that same reaction to the documentary. What I had a reaction to was more so his relationship with his father and how much he truly loved him. And you can just see it. You know, it radiates from him when he talks about his dad. He gets choked up. And sometimes it's a work, like when he's on TV, I think that's a work. But when he actually is legitimately talking about his father, it brings up memories, and to know that he watched his dad die for 2 days, that's very disheartening. So I felt sad for him. Okay. So, according to Wrestling Inc., the details on AEW's All In have not been put out there. Like they don't have the card set up for AEW's All In. They did sell out for All In over in London. It is currently available. You can watch it on DirecTV and on demand for like $49.99. You can watch the pay-per-view in the United States through Fight TV, I believe, as well. If you wanted to watch it, like that's pretty much all they have for AEW's All In. They don't have anything else. There's no card. There's none of that. So I don't know if they're gonna announce it tonight. Nicole's watching it, so she might let us know if they're gonna announce the card today. There's zero matches set up. They still don't have a card. No, they do not have a card for All In, and they have a couple of weeks before this show goes off, and they have not announced any matches. Now I got a question because Nicole's watching AEW. So I don't understand what's going on with I don't understand what's going on with MJF and Adam Cole. Like the last thing I saw was them hugging on AEW Collision, and I thought that they were going to be fighting each other at All In. So I'm confused. Can somebody tell me what the hell is going on? A women's match is going to be the main event tonight. Nothing like a good old fashioned procrastination. It's genius. They're drawing it out. Apparently, they're buddies. Okie dokie. I I was so surprised. I'm just like, what is going on here? I'm like, why are they hugging? Why are they happy? Why aren't they fighting? They should be fighting. Should they not be fighting? What? I was like, what is this? I happened to catch a clip of it on Twitter. I think it was Threads or Twitter. I caught a clip of it because who's gonna turn first, because it makes you think who's gonna turn first. Okay. It makes you stew in it, like who's gonna turn first. Okay, I got you. All right. It's giving me weird reminders of Jericho, MJF, and Cody and MJF. Actually, Alexis, I don't get that. I get that best friends thing that Jericho and Kevin did for a while, and you were wondering which one of them was gonna turn on the other. So, but I always correlate something to WWE. So they were going after the tag teams. They had don't go through this. They went through this whole tag team tournament thing and lost to FTR on Collision. Oh, they're both just idiots. That's their best storyline right now. That is too much to type. I have to get in to explain. I saw clips of Adam Cole and MJF getting along, and I was like, what the fuck? But the other part of me was like, please never end, because this is hilarious. It's a better storyline than the previous ones. Okay, I just wanted to know what was going on because I had no idea. But I'll let you in a second. I just need to get the rest of this stuff cleared out. And we were talking about AEW first. Couple people was hitting me up in the DMs. They were talking about the match card for some Survivor for SummerSlam not being that great to them. They don't really care for it. They said that the build up for a lot of the matches is great, but they don't think the matches are going to deliver, and I disagree. Oftentimes a lot of people end up saying this about these match cards. Y'all said the very same thing about Backlash, and Backlash delivered more than anybody ever expected. Money in the Bank was solid as well. And then in between that, we get stuff from NXT with like the Great American Bash and Battleground, where these pay-per-views are so solid that you have to nitpick on things. You know what I'm saying? Like it's such a good, they're all going to be great pay-per-views because they always end up outworking and performing in these matches, and I'm really hoping that all of them deliver in every way, shape, or form. Jerry Lynn is there too. Who's Jerry Lynn? Is that good caps or bad caps? This is too much. This much card does not look bad. Some of y'all have to give it a chance. Oh, this match card does not look bad. Some of y'all have to give it a chance. Well, some of them are just not pleased with the match card. Jerry Lynn was one of the best wrestlers in ECW. He never got used right in WWE. Okie dokie. All right. So we have the Battle Royal that's coming up for SummerSlam. We already know several of the people who are going to be in the Battle Royal. LA Knight, Sheamus, Champa, um, Shinsuke, Bronson Reed probably will be in it. We know that Alpha Academy is going to be in it, and I believe Imperium's Ludwig and Geo are going to be in it. And of course, they'll fill it out with everybody else. Excuse me. So this, I'm hoping, is on the pre-show. I hope they don't, bump another match to the pre-show. This needs to be on the pre-show. Everything else needs to be on the card. This is a pre-show match for sure. It should be if it isn't. Him and RBD has the best rivalry as in ECW. The Sandman. That doesn't sound like the Sandman. No, he's not the Sandman. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I promise you look up Jerry Lynn and you'll be highly entertained. Okie dokie. So let's move into the match card for SummerSlam. SummerSlam is Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The first match is good old Ricochet and Logan Paul. Okay. Let me know who you got in this match. I'm going to go with Logan Paul on this one. I love Ricochet. I would love for Ricochet to win this match, but I just don't see him beating Logan due to Logan's extreme amount of losses for the last, I don't know, for the last like 2 or 3 pay-per-views that he's wrestled. He has lost every single one of them. No matter who he was against, he lost them. So I don't see Ricochet beating Logan Paul. Although I would love that. I would love that. I think that would be fucking hilarious. I'm gonna go Logan Paul on this one. And I hate to do that. That leaves a real bad taste in my mouth. I hate it. I hate it. It tastes like ass. I hate every minute of it. It tastes like ass. I'm sorry. Cause there's no place like home. Times are changing every day. Oh, no need to think, cause there's no place like home. Banning. You know, never alone. Cause there's no place like. Said there ain't no place like. There's no place like home. I put the link in there. The link is in the chat. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what you want me to do. The link is there. It's there. It's me, Mario. I put the link in there again. But I did put the link in there. Like it's literally 2 comments above yours. So ooh. Oh shit.
I'm in here. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I let you in.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I haven't watched Twisted Metal yet. So I know this is off topic, but Twisted Metal is so good. I haven't watched it. I don't really think I can get into that.
I did not like it.
You didn't like it?
No.
I don't really think it's my thing, and I was
Yeah,
like,
I think
think
it's. I think it's
this.
not for me. I'm not the right audience for it.
Right.
But yeah, I thought it was stupid, so I was like, I ain't watching this no more.
I was like, this ain't really for me. So I think I'm gonna let Alexis have this one.
I'm gonna rewatch. What did I watch? And it was so fucking weird too. I went on HBO Max because I meant to watch because the new season of Harley Quinn dropped.
Yeah, I know, and I had canceled.
And
my
I
Max
originally went on there to watch it, but I got distracted by other shit. And then anytime there's like a new DC movie that comes on, I watch it, even though it's like trash. And I watched the other one. It was like Batman Doom or some shit like that. So it was basically like a play on like Lovecraftian stuff, and I hated it. And I was like, let me watch this. I don't know. I I know what Ruby is in a sense, like that show Ruby that's on Netflix, that anime or whatever the fuck it's considered.
Yeah.
So there's like a Justice League Ruby mashup, and it's so. I was like, let me watch this, and I was like, I kind of don't like this, but I just like, but I was like, I'm like halfway through. I gotta finish this.
That is loud.
And then I started watching, and then I just watched a bunch of My Big Fat American Gypsy Wedding, and I was like, look at Priscilla Kelly.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't know if I missed that episode because I vaguely remember her having like her 18th on there, but I don't remember her like wrestling. Like, I don't recall that. And I was like, look at her in the ring. Look at a little baby wrestler. And then
She's the best.
and she was wrestling someone. I was like, is that Kira Hogan?
Ew.
I said that is her. Wow.
Ain't that the one who invented the color blue?
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm so stuffy.
All right, Nicole, who you got? You got Paul or you got Ricochet?
Logan. He hasn't won a match in like a long
Logan
time.
too?
I don't think he's won a match since that Mania match with Seth. Not Seth.
He
no,
lost
he
that
lost
match.
that match. He hasn't won in a long time.
He hasn't won all year. Kenny, who you got? You got Ricochet too, or you got Logan Paul?
I want problems always, so I'm going with Logan Paul.
She always does this. She just goes.
It's
against
not
the
like I
grain
want
and
him
go
to win,
against
but
the
it's like he's. I hate to
He
say
hasn't
it,
won
but
all year.
Yeah, he's due a match to win.
That's why I said I'm like I'm not gonna be happy about it, but yeah, he's probably gonna win.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you boil the water before you put it in the cup noodles? Because I just put it in the microwave.
What'd
Are
you
you
say?
asking if you boil the water before you eat the cup of noodles, like before you make the cup of noodles?
Yeah.
It depends.
Like,
It
I'm
depends if
assuming.
it's the soup cup. For me, if it's the soup cup, yes.
Yes.
Oh, I threw that bitch in the microwave. Proceed.
But if it's like regular pack ramen, no, I just put it in the pot and boil it together.
No, I don't
And
have
then I
time
add
for
the
that.
seasoning in there and it boils. I boil it for a little bit longer and then I pull it.
I don't have time
I
for
don't
that.
know if I just want to eat the rice with and make like a bowl, but I feel like I don't have enough toppings to make a bowl, or should I make a sushi bowl out of my cucumber?
A sushi bowl.
Well, you can make a sushi bowl. I mean, is that gonna keep you full or do you need the rice?
Well, no, I'm still gonna use rice regardless. But I don't
Okay.
know if I just want to use like rice as a base because but I also I usually eat avocado with it, but my avocados you fucking picked out on Instacart and I get so mad when they do that are so unripe, it's insane. Like, why do you do that? At least pick
You
out
pick up the
one
first
ripe
avocado.
avocado. I have 5 avocados, they're all hard as fuck.
Sorry.
Lord have mercy.
I
He
know
hasn't lost his
it's
Miz
very
at
first world
SummerSlam.
problem.
I mean, the last thing he won was the Miz at SummerSlam last year.
Yes.
Yes.
It's been a whole year.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Wowzers. Yeah, he's definitely gonna beat Ricochet Saturday. So there's that. I think you're not supposed to put cup of noodles in the microwave.
No, you're supposed to pour hot water in it and let it sit.
Too late.
And well, it might catch on fire.
Yeah, or it'll spring a
Or it'll
leak.
fall apart.
Yeah.
I'll put it in a
Kenny be
bowl.
living
It'll be
life
fine.
on the edge. Burn your whole house down trying to eat some damn noodles. All right. Brock Lesnar and Cody. It's gonna be Cody.
It needs to be because I'm over it.
It should have been a stipulation. That's so boring.
I didn't understand why it wasn't made into a last man standing match. Because of the way that they ended it on Monday, a
Yeah.
last man standing match would have been like poetic.
Or I
But
don't
it is
know
not.
if they
It's
maybe
just a
didn't want
regular
to do
match.
it because last SummerSlam Rock was in a stipulation match, but still.
So He lost that one. I guess he ain't got a good track record with them last man
I mean,
standing
but
matches.
it's a SummerSlam. I feel like SummerSlams are supposed to be extra.
I agree.
Like there are no holds bars match, no holds bars match. There's no like extreme fucking matches. So that means that there must be a shit ton of surprises.
Not the water spill.
But they
A
always
2
do.
out of 3 falls match would be too long for me.
But they always do surprise matches at. They always do surprises at SummerSlam.
I wish I had hot sauce for this.
2 out of 3 falls. Like I said, I think 2 out of 3 falls.
They could have done anything.
I think it'd be too long for me. It just be too long of a match. Or they could have had a dog collar match.
Eh.
No,
No.
I don't want to see that. All right, so Cody's gonna win this match. We got Ronda and Shayna in an MMA style fight match.
Shayna.
I don't understand why they just put them in the fight pit. I'm so upset with them for this.
Where is that fight pit at? Is it?
I don't know.
Somewhere like where is it?
They had a good opportunity with these two to put them in the fight pit. It'd have been the first time women would have ever been in the fight pit.
I don't know if they feel like not having to like set all of it up and break all of it down. But what they should have done is done a fight pit and just had fans, which I think that they need to do this more. I think I had this idea a long time ago or something, where they could have done a lottery with fans and it would have been like picked like 60 fans. Be like, you get to go to this fight pit match. I mean, it's gonna be, but it'd be like right by the stadium.
That'd be cool. I would be like, do I get to take the chair home?
Not even that many people. I would do like 50.
And then just what? Televise it?
Yeah, and like project it, televise it. They used to do shit like that back in the day with like when they would have like, what was a match? That one match with Roddy Piper. God, I don't even remember who he faced, but it was like literally in like a fucking parking lot. And they like projected it. Like they used to do that every once in a while, especially like in the Attitude Era.
I don't know, babe, but they are doing it. They are having a MMA style match, and I'm gonna go with Shayna. I think Shayna's gonna win. Aaliyah picked Shayna. Hiram picked Ronda. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to have to pay out of pocket for someone else from UFC to be a ref, or the fact that Ronda literally has nobody over there that would do it.
You don't need to have a UFC ref. Like those refs are ref certified to do a match like that. That has nothing to do with it.
What are you talking about? Like, I feel like this is a conversation that I was not a part of.
Yeah, getting a ref from UFC that's like null and void.
That's a bit much.
They literally are merging their company with Endeavor.
But also at the same time, like it's not needed for that match. Like the refs that they have are able to ref a match like that. That doesn't make sense.
This comment is making my brain hurt. I'm not understanding the logic behind the comment. So my problem is the context of the comment, because I'm confused as to where this came from. Because they're gonna have an MMA style match with WWE referees.
And Shayna Baszler is gonna win.
Yeah, unless they have Homeboy ref it like they had him ref Matt Riddle and Seth's match, which would be fine, but they don't have to do that. I'm just confused. I feel like I missed something. Did I miss something?
I don't know. Not that didn't fucking make sense.
I'm just saying. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh my god, with Shayna. I have a feeling that Shayna's winning, but I wouldn't be surprised if WWE swerve us and let Ronda. I don't think Ronda's beating her. It would do
Ronda's
nothing for
losing,
Shayna to lose.
and that's gonna be her hoorah.
That's gonna be
And
her
Shayna's
exit
gonna
match.
go on.
That's
period.
her exit. This is her leaving.
Mm-hmm. Kurt Angle was referee in one.
What?
A referee in what?
What are y'all talking about?
Am I losing something? Am I the only one? I feel like I'm not. What? What is happening?
Next match, because I don't know what these people are talking about.
Yeah, because I don't know what the fuck y'all is
The
talking about.
last time Daniel Cormier was ref in the last fight pit, I thought they would have wanted one of their former peers to do the honors. Oh no.
No,
I
that's not
think Daniel
necessary.
Cormier was just the ref because of the match and the hype of it.
Yeah.
Ronda
Ronda don't even like half of her peers that she was in UFC with. So what's the point of that? I'm not being funny.
Kurt Angle was a referee in a fight pit match in NXT.
Okay.
He refed one of the fight pit matches. There was only two.
There was only two. No, he didn't.
I swear it was a regular referee.
That was a regular. I feel like I would have remembered that.
All of them referees look the same to me.
I mean,
except for the two girls.
Like
they're cool.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the next one. All right.
Yeah.
So we got Drew and Gunther, and I'm going Gunther on this one.
I don't know.
Because none of y'all is making sense.
Gunther's winning. He's gonna retain.
No, ma'am.
I don't understand why you think that Drew is gonna win.
Honky Talk's record.
He's literally days from beating Honky Talk's record.
Because we have a bet, and I want to be right.
Well, you're not gonna win.
He ain't winning.
You're not gonna win. He's not gonna win.
All right.
I'm telling you.
Shout out to my guy Gunther.
Gunther's gonna
send Drew right back.
Somebody's gotta beat these records. Do you know how long these records have been sitting there?
Since I was a sperm.
Yes, before. Like, somebody has to beat them. I don't mind Gunther beating that record. And to be honest, he's the only person besides The Miz. He's the only person that I would say rightfully is the right person to do it because of the way he wrestles and how his character is. It just makes sense. I would have let Miz do it personally, but that's just me. He would have did it a long time ago. I don't know why they didn't let him do it a long time ago. He's had that title more than anybody.
Yes, he has.
I'm 50-50 with this match. I don't know. I'm with Kenny on this one. Y'all are going to lose. You're going to lose. So it's fine, but just know that Drew's going to be a loser.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Love that for y'all.
Your husband's going to be a loser.
I am going to be a winner.
I'm not even
y'all
a Drew fan.
She don't even like Drew, but she's like she thinks she's gonna win.
I can't stand Drew.
I love Drew.
I can't stand that motherfucker.
I'm still mad at him because he fucking delayed WrestleMania with that fuck ass sword. Get out of here.
Well, get over it. Get over it. It was Matt versus Thatcher. That's why I said it, because it don't matter who ref the match.
What?
Wait a minute. I swear to God that he was not the referee for that match, because I watched that match.
I did too, and I was like, I would have remembered that 100%.
Hold on, I need to do my research. Do my research. Fucking hell, he was the guest referee.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
Is this before NXT 2.0? Because I damn sure don't know.
Yeah, but I was watching it then. This was in 2020. This wasn't that long ago. I don't remember him being there. Why don't I remember him being there?
Maybe the match wasn't memorable.
Oh, no. This match was fire. This was the best fight pit match that I've seen. The only other people that were in the fight pit before that, if I recall, was Thatcher and Ciampa.
No, it was Thatcher and I thought it was Thatcher and Riddle. Riddle's been in it twice.
Well, it had to be. Well, Ciampa was in one of them.
I think Ciampa was in one with Riddle. Riddle's been in there the most. He's been in
Riddle and Ciampa were in there together, and then Thatcher and Riddle were together.
Yeah, that's why I say Riddle has been in the fight pit the most.
Well, if the match was fire, who's really going to remember the referee?
Because he said, I was trying to understand why he kept saying Kurt Angle was in there, because I don't remember Kurt Angle repping that match. I don't remember it. And I'm just like, why don't I remember him being in that match? No, that was Thatcher that was in the match with Tommaso.
It was Thatcher. No, it was not Thatcher. It was Matt.
I'm telling you, I'm looking at it. It was Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso, and then Thatcher went up against Riddle in the fight pit. It was Thatcher who was in there twice. Hold on. I'll pull it up on the screen so you can see it.
I don't know if I'm like this. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about my dinner I'm attempting to make.
Okay. So here's the match with Thatcher and Tommaso. They were in the fight pit. And then Riddle and Thatcher were in the fight pit. And that's when Kurt Angle was in it. And I don't understand why I don't remember him being there. That's really messing me up. Like, I should fucking remember that. But for real, like you would be like, damn, how did you forget Kurt Angle was reffing that match? It's like Kurt Angle wasn't in that match. He wasn't even there. What are you talking about? I don't understand. Okay, so we're moving on to the girls. Okay, it's Charlotte, Asuka, and Bianca going after the championship. Okay. Who do you got?
I think Asuka's retaining.
Sam.
Oh, yeah? Why did my husband eat my sandwich? Like,
Ooh, what kind of sandwich was it?
it was a sandwich from DeBella's. I know his ass ate it because I didn't finish eating it.
Haze up all these dishes.
I wrapped it up in the paper, and I came back and I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll come back.
Now he waited till you went to the bathroom.
No. Like, okay. Punk ass ate it. Wait till he come upstairs. He gonna say, I ain't eat it. I ain't touch it. Lying mother sucker.
That's the only match that
Okay.
won.
So we are got. Nicole says she picking Oscar. You picking Oscar too, Kenny?
See.
I'm gonna go with Charlotte.
You going Char Bates?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
She is not the main character she thinks she is in this game.
I'm gonna go with Shar Shar. Good night, Harley.
Good night. I'm like
Alexis is
very.
going for Oscar, and so is Harley.
I'm
You
very.
know Harley gonna pick Oscar. She loves Oscar.
I thought I would be
That
done by
must have been a
dinner.
hard pick for her between Bianca and Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar's retaining, and we're gonna get that heel turn.
Everybody think EO cashed it in.
That's
I wouldn't be surprised
Honestly,
if she
this is
did.
the longest a woman has held a Money in the Bank, pretty much. So, no, I'm lying. I forgot about Mother Carmella.
I was them.
My bad, Carmella.
Make them sort it out.
I thought I'd be done making dinner by now. This is irritating.
You're fine.
I'm trying to be healthy.
Wrong. It is a struggle.
So much protein.
Niggas going with
probably
Bianca.
not
As
even
much as I love Bianca, Bianca's probably not gonna get that title again until Mania.
Yeah, she ain't getting that for a while, which is fine. She held it for a while.
It's fine.
That's like when people get like super like I don't understand like people get so huffy about it. I was like, she literally just lost it. She held it.
Yeah,
for
and they need to have something.
She held it for over a year.
Yeah.
She's now the longest reigning Raw Men's Champion, and no one can break that now.
Nobody can break it.
So it's like, goddamn. Like, relax. She's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
At least she got a match.
Hell yeah. Because you could be like Rhea.
Well, don't even get me started on that.
Sitting on the sidelines, watching her musty ass man win all the matches while she helped him.
This is such an ugly bowl that I'm making. Like, everything is green and white and pink. Like, Jesus
It's gonna
Christ.
taste amazing.
It's an ugly bowl.
It look ugly, but it's gonna be good.
Ugly. Do I even have any nori? I'm gonna be mad. I know I don't. So I don't know why I'm gonna disappoint myself. Yep.
All right, we got the last two matches. We got Seth going up against Finn. We got
Finn.
Finn? Oh, hell no. It's gonna be Sethy.
Who?
Seth.
Sethy.
Seth. Effie.
Alexis is in.
Yeah.
I like it. There's her in the thing.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with Finn. I think Finn's gonna take it.
I don't.
There's going to be something fishy. Just hear me out. It's happened. And I've been, but rumor is they about themselves, even though they're popular, they're about.
Wait, what? You're going in and out.
Can you hear me?
Just barely.
Get my headphones on. Because I can't use my laptop right now because it's dead.
Now you said rumor has it what?
Rumor. Hang on just a sec.
I love that song by Adele.
Bring some conversation.
Oh, I know it too. She ain't real. Love you like I will. She is a stranger. You and I have history. Don't you remember? I'm gonna play that. I haven't played that song forever.
Weird. Like, I met like actual Adele fans. Like I've met people who enjoy her songs and her music, but not like hardcore stans of her.
I love Adele.
She's playing. Somebody's going to see her ass.
She a petty bitch, but I love her.
Okay, so here's the thing with Judgment Day. Now that I actually found a pair of headphones that work. So here's what. This is just rumors. So take them with a grain of salt. But this is what I've been seeing. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna sick Raquel on Rhea for a while, and Raquel's about like from what. And Raquel's gonna go in like hard on her. Because the main thing is she's going to bring up the fact that Rhea has not been a fighting champion. She's strictly been babysitting Dominic, right? Dominic's not going to have that title for long. And a lot of people think what's going to happen is that him and Rhea is going to cost him that title. And then in return, he's going to cost her. So that takes care of them. And then you got Finn and Damian over here. Damian's got that suitcase. We all know he ain't cashing in on Roman. That would be out of nowhere if his freaking music hit and he starts going after Roman. That would make absolutely no sense. There was no buildup.
Whose music?
Damian's. You know, like
well, that kind of be the point of a Money in the Bank, though.
Yeah, but that would make.
So,
like this is just what I've been following, because Free still has that suitcase, and I mean, if Finn wins that title, because I don't think he's gonna win, but if Finn wins that title, do you automatically think he's gonna give a shot to Priest or he's gonna tell Priest, hey, as long as I'm champ, don't cash it in on me, like.
No, they've already planted the seed about that. Where if he becomes champion, will he cash in on him? Damian said no.
But we all know that's bullshit, though. This is Money in the Bank we're talking about.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Damian's gonna cash in on Roman. I truly don't. But I'm saying if they decided to do that, it wouldn't be that big of a surprise because that's the point of Money in the Bank. I just don't believe that that's the case. I think that they're going to use that briefcase to tear a rift in Judgment Day, which is smart.
Because, like, I know people are like, oh, Judgment Day is so awesome and blah, blah, blah. But right now, a lot of people are not liking them because going incognito on Twitter is the best thing ever because that way I'm not, interacting with people. Twitter X, whatever the fuck that little no dick having wrote it. Calling it nowadays.
It's definitely Twitter. I'm not calling it X.
Did you see where that dumbass
like a porn app?
It is. Like, did you see where he bought that like flashing X sign and then put it on top of his building, but like right across the street from it, there's apartments where people are living at. And he put a strobing light into windows. And he was just telling them, well, if you don't like it, close your curtains at night. Like, no.
They could find.
So they made him take it. But somebody made him take it down, though. I think it was like the city of, like, wherever Twitter's at, Los Angeles or something.
I don't know where Twitter headquarters is.
It is so crazy. A man that is built like a refrigerator is getting away with this shit.
Dude, the thing that irks me the most about Elon Musk, besides he gets all this money and fame that he doesn't really fucking deserve, that Johnny Depp's ex-wife cheated on Johnny Depp with him.
I'm not surprised. She's a fucking.
And I'm just like, girl.
I mean, she was with him before she was with Johnny Depp.
Yeah, but
Not
then
the-
she turned around, but she went behind Johnny Depp's back and had an affair with him.
Yeah, because she was trying to get pregnant by him.
Ew.
I'm serious. That's
God.
her kid that she has. That's probably his biological kid.
Ugh. Because who in their right mind would adopt a kid out to that woman? Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's just what I've been hearing online. It's just that, you know, I don't know that. I mean, yeah. So
I wasn't worried about not Dom in that North American title because I was like, I know he ain't gonna have it for very long.
I can't wait
It
to hear
seemed
the
like he's gonna drop it to Mustafa.
Yeah, he's gonna drop it very sooner than we think.
He got to drop it because I can't. No.
Because he got a match with Dragon Lee next Tuesday, but I don't see him dropping it to Lee. That's real quick.
But that means Dragon Lee has to take the L to Dominic of all people, though.
I mean, Dragon Lee is. I mean, he's a heel, so I'm not like necessarily mad at it. I've gotten used to Dominic at this point.
Yeah, and it's not like Dominic is a bad wrestler.
He's not bad.
He's pretty
not.
good, actually. My issue is they don't let him lose on his own.
That's the thing.
I mean, they not lose. They don't let him win on his own.
Win on his own.
Well could.
Right.
That gives off the vibe that he's being very protective. Like even if it's like when he loses or when he wins, y'all are right. He has someone helping him, or they cause that like him to lose. But it's just like it seems like they're still trying to protect him, and I'm like, how are you guys expecting him to be, you know, the next Mysterio if you guys keep protecting him like that?
When it's not necessary.
Right.
It's Triple H's heel era, and Josh the Rock they going in.
Hi, OD. What do you think about
the very
it?
same thing could be said of Roman, because every time he have his match, he win the same way.
Well, my dog don't growl at Roman Reigns, but he growls at Dominic Mysterio, which I think is the funniest thing ever.
Well, you know.
You know, every time he sees Dominic on a pay-per-view, he growls at him, and he never growls at anybody.
It's probably getting the vibes from you. He know you don't like him.
Do you not like Dominic Mysterio? Oh, who's your good boy? Who's your good boy, huh? Yeah.
There's the cat yowling in the back for me. She said, Mustafa could drop these nuts on my face. Girl,
listen, I'm starting to agree with Nicole. His wife needs to allow to share him, okay? Like,
y'all need to mind y'all business.
I'm not saying I'll be a home wrecker. Come on now.
You need to mind your business, Nicole. Calm your hot pocket down, and Alexis, you calm down too.
Come on, you
What is someone? I saw someone make a comment because they were talking about Method Man. They was talking about like her. They're like, me and his wife could be sister wives. I'll give her the biggest. They're like, I'll give her the biggest piece of chicken.
Tiff shared a picture. Was it you who shared that picture of him on Facebook the other day? And I was like, damn.
That man fine with his shirt on and with it off.
That man has aged gracefully, like a bottle of wine. He's aged very well.
And Lorenz Tate, they aging backwards every day. I'm like, is y'all niggas gonna get older than 35?
Meth has stopped aging since like 2000. I'm not even joking. So I was watching a music video of his the other day, and then I saw that picture on Facebook, and I'm like, this motherfucker stopped aging. What the hell?
Child.
What happens when you're black and you mind your business?
Right?
Okay.
Look, I'm white, but I'm trying to mind my own business, because if that's the skin I get, baby, bring it on. Like, I'll be unproblematic for the rest of my life.
That man got good genes.
Me and Ali's wife are sister wife. She just don't know it yet.
You need to mind your business.
I want to know if that woman goes to bed at night realizing she has one of the hottest guys on the WWE roster.
No, I think
as her husband. And the fact he's so cute, like when he's playing with his kids, because was she pregnant, or they have two kids now, right?
Pregnant. I swear,
she was pregnant back to back.
Damn. But it's like so
they
cute.
Got like 2 kids.
No, they got 3.
They got 3?
Damn.
Yeah, because there's like a baby.
Why is this spotlight on? Why the fuck?
Because last time I saw, he only had the one. It was like a little girl, right?
No, there's 2. They have a boy and a girl that are closer apart, or like not that far apart.
Oh my god.
And then they have that baby. That baby is like 2, I think.
She's gonna start calling up Triple H like, you need to keep him booked on NXT. I'm not turning into Roman Reigns' wife.
No, because between you and Nicole, Tirza, y'all been riding on Ali for a while. Ali's always been an attractive man.
Years.
He has a very cute smile. He has a very nice
I just
smile.
left it alone because Nicole claimed that very quickly. And I was like, I ain't trying to get into no pissy match with that woman.
That's my
That's her man. She can have him. I don't want nothing to do with that.
I
share a lot of people with everybody. No.
But he ain't one of them.
All I ask is that he
I only
comes over
share him
once in a
with his-
while and he like takes his shirt off. That's all I care about. All right.
I
Look,
share him
that's all
with
I
his
ask.
wife. That's it.
She not sharing him with nobody. That's why I be like, he's an attractive man. He's nice.
But we all got
He's
that one that we wouldn't share with anybody. Like we all got that one.
Like I have
This
joint
bitch
custody.
said-
That's just like how Don and I have joint custody of LA Knight.
We all have
Yeah, they
joint
can have
custody of
him too.
LA Knight. I have questions. Like who gets him
I
on the
love LA
weekends?
Knight. I understand why they like him. I understand it. LA got a swag.
I don't want to see him that often because I feel like he would get on my nerves that he was in my house too much. So like Don
Yeah.
gets him most of the time, and then I'd be like, "All right, you can come to the house."
Well, who gets him on the weekends? So is this like a custody
Yeah, I just
battle?
want him on the weekends.
Are you guys gonna have like a ladder match for the custody rights of
We're
LA
gonna have
Knight?
a nice little scissor.
No,
Nice
because
little
I don't
scissor
want him that.
situation.
I don't want him at my house that much. That's why I said Don has the majority of the custody.
Like,
I
yeah,
want him
Don
at
can
my
have him
house.
for the days of the week. I just want him for the weekend.
Yeah,
Yes.
be like, all right, you too loud. This is my neighbors.
My neighbors are getting mad at you. You need to stop.
You're the only one who wants Brian Breaker, honey. No shade.
You can have Braun Breaker, man, because he's definitely not my type. But at least this one looks like
But
he takes a
Braun
shower,
Breaker-
Kenny. So I'll give you props on
I
that
feel
one.
like
at least.
He's cute, but I'm not into
He's
that.
a nice looking dude.
He needs to
He
sleep
nice.
outside with all that barking. That's what he needs.
Stop. I kind of like the barking, not gonna lie.
I'd be like, why the
I
fuck you
do.
barking? It's like 3 a.m., dude. Shit.
Yeah, keep on going. Like, just do it. Okay, we love that. We love that for you.
Hey, come here. Drop the paper towel.
A little role play. Get a
Oh,
little
that was the
bowl for you
receipt.
and everything.
No,
Go
thanks.
for a walk. We go for a walk in the house with your leash.
That's some kinky shit,
Take
dude.
care of it. Hey,
Hey,
everybody had their kinks.
I ain't kink shaming. I'm not kink shaming.
Everybody had theirs. I'm just saying I wouldn't mind doing it. That's all I'm saying. But I don't want to. It'd be a one-time thing for me. Like if that was the case, and it was like, oh, Braun Breaker's available, and I'd be like, okay, I'll pick him.
Oh, we do have drinks out here for her. I forgot about that.
Like if it was like he was the last one on the shelf, I'd be like, okay, come on.
Not the last one.
So I would like let him take me on a date, but I wouldn't like call him back.
Right?
Damn.
Dang, they fucked him up.
No, I don't think I
I
have
feel
one.
like
He's
he would be nice.
bleeding. He Moxley bleeding.
Who's bleeding? Not
Wait,
Moxley.
I
dude.
can't think of his damn
AEW.
name. But his dad was a wrestler. He just debuted on AEW. Like he's like bleeding. That's not who bladed him like that.
You
That's
got to
like
be a
not-
little bit more specific on that one.
He just debuted like 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Girl, I haven't had time to watch wrestling.
I'll remember
just
his
found
name.
out
I'll
that
remember
house-
his name in a few.
yeah, and then she'll pop right in and tell us.
I don't
Y'all
think I
gotta
have.
recognize, like sometimes you have to be stimulated in different ways, and sometimes an audio stimulation get you together.
Yeah, but barking, a grown ass man barking.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't
When
think
it's
I
done in
have.
the right way.
I don't think I have anybody like any wrestler I like that. I'd be like, no, because y'all think my tastes are weird and fucking demons, so that explains it.
Oh, please. Please.
I do.
Please.
I'm the one who does the barking.
What? You tell me all the time Samoa Joe looks like a damn demon.
No, when he's
So-
He
a
doesn't look like
heel,
a
he
demon.
is evil.
He's just not.
He
He's not my
he's
cup of tea.
evil.
I'll just say that.
He is evil when he's a heel, but he's not a bad looking man. He just has a way of looking at you like he's peering through your soul. And only
I love
demons
it.
have those powers.
I love it.
I'm just like, what is going on with him? You all not see this demonic shit on TV? This man is a demon. I know a demon when I see it. Now,
I don't think I have no. 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 None of y'all want to share mine.
eh,
What?
I would do it like Nicole. I would go on a date with Samoa Joe, but we just be cool. He just get friend zoned.
Now I'll tell you, I don't want to
Unless he
see.
know how to do, unless he got some real good game.
You know he
Like
does.
he would have to have his game on lock.
See, you know what? Kayla's got a good point. I don't like Moxley now, but younger Mox and Dean Ambrose.
Oh, I
Ambrose
fucking
is when
love
he was.
Dean Ambrose.
Ambrose is when he was the hottest. I'm fucking sorry.
I love Dean Ambrose.
I don't understand
Smiled
how a man.
when he was Dean Ambrose, and I was like, he has such a nice smile, and he rarely smiles now. And I'm like, God, are you happy at all?
No.
Like, no.
Are you ever happy? What is
He's
going
like-
on?
He's like Finn now. He's just like so angry because he's approaching. No, Finn's over 40, right? I don't know. He's
Yeah,
so mad
he's
that
like he's like 42, 43.
You know what?
Yeah,
I
but
hope I
Finn
look that good
smiles.
at 42.
That's why people were getting mad when they were like saying like when people were saying like, oh, LA Knight is old, and they're like, there's literally so many people. They're like, there's literally 5 people who are older than him, and it's
Exactly.
Finn.
Yeah.
Damian Priest is older than him by a few,
Priest
by like
is.
a year.
Priest is
Yes.
older than I thought he was, but then again, I remember Nicole telling me that he's been in the game longer than people think that he has been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I keep forgetting.
because he quit for a few years.
Mm.
Yeah,
He
it was-
wrestled for like a minute, quit for a couple years, then came back. But yeah,
No.
he's.
I just want to ask what these people
fucking-
thinking, because are these the same people who are saying at 65 years old, Sting needs to be the AEW World's Champion?
What?
No, I'm not even joking. This is a guy who's old enough to be my dad. He's only 5 years younger than my dad.
Who?
And then Sting.
That doesn't surprise me.
And they want him to be AEW champion. So I wonder how many people are saying that, but at the same time, like, oh, Sting can be champ. Sting needs to go to the retirement home and stay home. Like, no offense to Stinger, unproblematic fave, but dude, you're turning
I
into
love
Ric Flair.
Seriously said, I've always thought Drew was cute until I saw him up close at a live event. And then I was like, wait a minute, this nigga fine. I told you.
It's the chest hair. Like, he has the right amount of chest hair. Like, it's
It's
soft,
everything.
but it won't like scratch you in the face or anything like that.
It's his height. He put on a lot of muscle weight, which makes him really big and imposing. And then he darkened his hair, and he just has that tall, dark, and handsome thing.
Who you talking
Working.
about?
Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre.
I'll give him that. He looks good at least.
It's
He's
so
a
weird.
good-looking man.
It's so weird seeing him pictures of like when he first got to the WWE.
He
And
looks
he's
like
like
half
all-
the man that he is, and that
He's
shit
like-
weirds me out.
It's all baby face and cute. And I mean, he has muscles, but it still has like a little bit of baby fat on it. Like, he was cute. But now it's like, holy, like, what was it? His kilt got stuck when he was trying to take it off at like a house show. And you could just hear the women screaming because he decided to make it like a magic mic moment.
Oh my god.
And all you could hear were like girls and women screaming. Pretty sure a couple of dudes. But, you know.
Tirza says Samoa Joe looked like he'll fuck you demon style, though. Oh my god. Why would you even say that? Like,
But, so I know,
you know she's right there.
I know that's why she said it. Yeah, but he'd take you out to dinner afterwards, so make sure you were okay. I don't know. But
Yeah,
in
Finn's
case in,
birthday just passed July 25th.
oh, he's a Leo.
I forgot all about that.
That explains a
Whose
lot, actually.
birthday?
Finn's?
Yeah, what? He's like 43, right?
I want to say yes.
I'm Googling it right now instead of just asking myself.
You know what? I hope to God I look that good at 43. Like,
He's
Randy
42.
said
oh, he's 42.
he's 42. I used to have a crush on Randy. Well, I still do. I can understand why. At first, I was like, hell no.
Damian Priest is 40.
Yeah.
But I understand why a lot of people had a crush on Randy. Randy's attractive.
I liked
He's got big arms.
LA Knight is also 40, but Damian Priest's birthday is before his.
So
LA Knight's only 40. Why are they acting like LA Knight's in his 50s?
Yeah.
Because they want people who are like in their 20s, fresh from the performance center, and then they realize they have no idea what the hell they're doing. And then, I don't know, ageism is very weird. And we need to talk about this on the show one day, but ageism in the wrestling community is very, very weird. It's like they want you to retire. They want you to retire at a certain age, but when you're like 80 with no muscle, like all muscle apathy, or however the fuck you say that word, and you got titties, they want you to come back and wrestle again. It's fucking weird.
Oh my god.
Am I lying? Am I
Jay
lying?
Uso. I like Jay Uso. I like Jay and I like Jimmy. I like both of them. Those are my distinguished twins.
I stay away from them because I know their wives can fight, so I'm gonna get my ass kicked. So that they can keep them, I'm good. They ain't worth the fight.
I can still look at them. I got eyes. I'm gonna look.
I'll look at them, but I ain't gonna try anything with them because I'm not stupid.
I ain't trying to nothing with nobody. I'm not trying to break up nobody's family.
No,
I'm not trying to do none of that.
no.
Drew's a big motherfucker, and it's the dark hair with blue eyes for me and the chest hair. Everybody says it's the chest hair for them. I like his eyes.
Because here's the thing. I like a little bit of chest hair. Like Daryl, he actually does not have chest hair, which I'm very thankful for. Because the men in my family,
I don't like chest hair. I think it's disgusting.
I don't like chest hair, and even my mom said it because the guys on my dad's side of the family, even my brother, super hairy motherfuckers without a shirt on, and I've seen it. Unfortunately, I have seen it. And my mom told me when I was a baby, anytime my dad tried to hold me without a shirt on, I would cry because the hair would like irritate my face. I was like, oh, well, that's just, so I didn't like Dad from the jump. Okay, that's like shit. But I don't like
Roman up close is a different beast. It makes no sense at all for a motherfucker to be that fine.
My mom, she saw Roman Reigns and she was quiet because like Harley watches SmackDown over at my folks' house when she goes over there on Fridays, and my mom watches it with her. And she saw Roman Reigns come out, and she texted me. She goes, "Who's this fine dude whose name is Roman Reigns?" I'm like, Mom.
My mom said that with Ciampa, and I was like, "You are fucking disgusting."
I told you Champ was attractive.
She like literally because my mom.
Everybody's thinking I'm weird for that.
My mom's gone to like the past like few like Cleveland shows because obviously like she's right there, and also it's like her clients that she has like her special needs clients that she like takes on outings, like a lot of them like wrestling, so she takes them there, so it's it's an easy outing,
which I think is so cool she does that.
Yeah, she's been doing that for literally since I was like a kid. That's how like that's why I went to so many like shows as a kid, because when she would like take them, she would like take me with them. And also you would like get good seats because especially like her one client was in a wheelchair, so we would get like real good seats. So anyways, besides that, she actually got me a Cody Rhodes shirt. I need to go home so I can get it.
So I'm not
she was like, "Who is this?" I'm like, "You are gross."
I love him. I don't care.
My mom,
they make fun of me. It's always Ciampa and Cody, but I love both of them. I think they're very attractive.
Well, it's so funny because my mom didn't realize like Cody Rhodes was like a Rhodes.
Yeah, same with my mom.
And she was like, she was like, that one guy, because she was like, that one guy you had me get a t-shirt for, or because she gave me like, because she was like, okay, I'm at like merch, what do you want? And then I was like, and I really like that new, which I'm mad he never wears it. I think he maybe wore it once, like that tie-dye looking like red, white, and blue claim your kingdom. I was like, I really like that shirt. And he like,
Oh yeah, that one was cool.
yeah, so that's the one she got. And she was like,
Ooh.
that guy, because she was like, do you want another Bianca shirt? I was like, no, because I just like got one. And I was like trying to think of like someone, and they didn't have the LW. They only had the Mexican flag LWO ones. They didn't have the Puerto Rican flags. That's the one I want. And she was like, that guy you had me get a shirt for. She's like, he's real handsome. She's like, he reminds me of someone, and I can't think of who it is. I'm like, that's Cody Rhodes. And she's like, okay. She's like, I know, I bought the shirt. I'm like, that's Cody Rhodes. And she's like, that's Dusty's son. And she's like, oh my God, what happened to us? And Mom, he's like dead.
Oh no.
Yeah, like my mom took the news of Dusty past him pretty hard because I was like,
she's very upset about it. I said, Mom, he's been dead for like a while now. Like, come on now.
But it's funny because like my mom was flipping around on TV one night on a Monday, and Cody came on, and it's kind of like the same way with Nicole's mom. She's like, who is this guy Cody Rhodes? And I'm like, Mom, are you serious? Because she hasn't watched. Last time she saw him, he was like in the WWE with Randy and Teddy DiBiase Jr. and he had like the dark hair and he still had like the baby face and stuff like that.
He got fucking draws and all kind of shit. What
And she was just like, who is this? I go, Mom, we call him Dusty. I said, Mom, that's Dusty's kid. She's like, what? I said, yeah. She's like, that's his oldest? I said, no, that's Cody. She's like, you're lying. That ain't no way that's Cody Rhodes. I said,
it's so funny to me, and this is gonna sound real rude. It's so funny that like Dustin kind of looks like a foot, and then all the other siblings are attractive.
I think like no offense to Dustin, but I also think it has to do with the genes that they got from their mom's side.
Yes, no, and it's funny because the sister's really pretty. The older sister.
Is this the one
because
we like, or is this the one
so
we don't like?
How he literally did copy and paste with both wives. Because with his first wife, he has a son and a daughter, and with whoever Cody's mom's name is, he had a son and a daughter.
I will always remember Dusty Rhodes' daughter going on Twitter. I forgot which one it was. I think it was like.
It's probably Telly.
It was like the one who's like has a something in her name, and she's like, yeah, some dude just tried to mansplain wrestling to me, and I'm like, do you not know who my dad
that was Telly.
Just like the nerve, the gumption, the audacity, and men, why?
Oh, Kayla said, what's y'all's take on Sheamus? I like Sheamus. I think he's attractive.
Sheamus is not
attractive. He looks like a fucking ghost.
Okay, hear me out. I got a rep for my Irish bro. I
think he's a nice looking man. No, I don't see the problem.
See, here's the Sheamus would be like a slow burn because at first you just kind of be like, I don't know, he's like paler than me, and but it would be like one of those things where you would like fall for his personality, and then you'd be like, you know what, he's not that bad. I just have to put like a whole can of sunscreen on him when we go outside, but he's not that bad. Because I'm just reading myself at this point.
I like him. I think he's funny. I think he's funny. I'm more attracted to his personality.
He has a wonderful personality. He seems like a really nice guy. I love his YouTube channel, but let's be fucking for real.
She is on some bullshit today.
I would marry Sheamus. I really would. I think he's very handsome. He's very good looking. He's got a great sense of humor. And, he seems like a very chill person.
Okay.
Look, I liked him when he had the mohawk, so.
No, I like him like he is. The mohawk threw me off.
Why the fuck won't my Saints Row game play? What the hell?
I hated that mohawk. I hated it so much.
I liked it. And when he wore the utility kilt down to the ring, yeah, that was. I like that too.
Clearly. Kayla said when I met New Day and during SummerSlam of 2017, I was far away from Roman, but he was still tall and fine as hell. Well, he's a big guy. All of them are like former football guys, so I'm not surprised.
You know what really like kind of grosses me out now that I think about it. So remember like when I met Jeff Hardy, and like how excited I was, and like I have all the pictures with him and everything like that. When
Yeah.
we went to Fanboy, I don't know if it's just because I'm over him or what the deal is. That man looked like he has aged like 20 years, and I only just met him like what 4 years ago.
Well, you would age too if you were still drinking.
I mean, dude, it was bad. I'm just like,
I don't think that
ooh.
he's fully recovered. He still has a drinking problem. I don't think he ever really fully recovered from something like that. So
Who?
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff,
I ain't worried about that motherfucker.
And then Matt looks even worse. Like, ooh, Lord.
well, he was always. I'm gonna be honest. Matt was never really the better looking brother, in my opinion. I'm just being honest. If I had to pick, and it was like based off of looks back in the day, Jeff Hardy would win by a long shot, in my opinion.
Mhm.
So
Jeff was
I'm
always
not.
serving face.
Yeah,
He
he was a
was.
good looking guy, and I can see why a lot of girls liked him. He had that southern drawl working for him, and he was
I
just
used to be in
Whew.
love with him.
he
That
was
was
he was a nice looking dude.
That was my man right
I was
there.
in love with him, and I used to love fucking Batista.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still
Batista's
love him.
And
age.
my mom used to think that was so weird because he looked like such a grown man, and she was just always so disturbed by that.
Oh
He
my
looked
god, I
like
loved
Because
him.
I
I
was like,
loved him
because
so
I was
much.
like young, and she was like, no, like
He was
Jeff
such
Hardy
a
was
big
okay with
man,
it
though.
because he
Oh my
looked,
God.
because he was like, he was young, but Batista was too much of a man, like looked too much like a man, like that weirded her out.
Oh my god, I
Nah,
loved him.
Batista, when he was wearing suits and everything, like, I was like, okay. Like,
You know what? I liked when he left Evolution and he could finally like really be Batista. That's when I was just like, oh hell yeah. Like give me all of that. I want all of it.
what the hell's going on with my Saints Row game? Why won't it play?
I loved it. I loved him.
I don't know. I'm eating this Monopoly board up. I love this for me.
I hate y'all. Y'all been tearing my ass up on that game. I fucking quit.
Oh, I don't want to fucking hear it because I've taken 2 days off and y'all have done nothing but attack my shit.
I ain't did shit. I haven't been on that game in 3 days, and anytime I've even gotten my full dice, I lose every shield I got. Janae attacked me 30 times.
Janae, because you know what? Here's the thing Janae does. She finds out, she keeps going back to your thing just to see how many shields you have, and then when they're all gone, that's when she hits. Because I know why she does it, because that's what I do to her. So
I don't even do all that. I just have it randomized, and then if someone attacks me, and I just go back and attack them, and I just move on.
No, Janae keeps going. She attacks you until she depletes all your shields, and then whoever is able to get you when they do the bankrupt, when you get the money, then that's how you get bankrupt. But she take all your money to begin with. Knocking down all them shields. Yeah. That's why I was like, fuck y'all in this game. Fuck this game. I don't want to play this.
Rage quit.
Facts. No shade, but I really don't understand the hype about the Barbie movie, although I'm not opposed to seeing it. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of the Barbies like that. I love playing with Barbies when I was a good little kid, but I didn't understand the hype of the movie either, but I'm not mad at nobody who loves it. Alexis
If you want
loved
to
that.
go for
I
like a laugh,
really like the
I
movie.
haven't.
I want to see it under different circumstances.
Oh, that's right. You had that shitty date, didn't you?
Yeah, so because
Oh, I'm
I think
sorry.
I would enjoy it a lot more, but I really liked it, and then once I thought about it, I forgot how much I played with Barbies when I was a kid.
Same here.
Oh yeah.
And I said that to my mom, well, because I was like telling her that like I saw the movie, and she was like, "How did you forget?" She's like, "You know how much Barbie stuff I bought you?"
That's what my mom said too.
we had the
Like, and I remember
collectibles.
I had like an actual like Barbie car, like like those like the ones like you could like those little cars that you could drive as a kid. I remember that because I love that thing, and I was heartbroken when I like grew out of it and couldn't drive it anymore. We end up
Damn, she had a power wheel.
I want
I'm
Power
fucking
Wheel so
jealous.
Facts.
I remember I didn't have it for very long because I grew out of it like super quick. So
Damn.
She had it.
I think we gave it to somebody.
And it was Barbie pink.
Yeah, I
my
fucking
goodness.
loved
No, 'cause
that thing.
look,
I had
I
that,
would've
and
been
I
able to hold
remember, and I think they even had it in the movie, or if it was in a commercial. But that fold out like apartment house thing,
the dream house.
but
Or
it
the-
was small. It was like handheld, like you can like like you
Oh.
could take it. And I think it was in a commercial, and I was like, "Oh my god, I had that!"
Stairs
I
and
didn't-
threads.
I hate y'all for that.
Like, look, yeah, I bought into the hype for the Barbie movie because honestly, I've been needing a break from fucking reality. So it was nice to go and see it. 'Cause I didn't know what I was expecting out of it. I did not think a movie about a plastic doll was gonna hit me on an emotional level that I was not expecting to get hit on. It's a really great movie, and the fact that it's pissing off all the so-called alpha males and all the other people, it's doing it. It's my favorite movie now. I'm gonna buy it on every single kind of.
But also the guys,
that.
the people who are saying like his anti-guy, I was like, you literally did not watch the movie and did not understand. Like, also a big point of the movie was for that Ken deserved, well, all the Kens rather deserved to have an identity of themselves outside of being associated with Barbie.
But they didn't have to do it the way they were doing it though, like that. It's so good because like it talks about like growing, like just being a woman in society and growing older and growing up and like things that we forget that like make you happy as a kid. And ever since seeing it, like I've really just got more of like don't give a fuck, and I'm doing things that made me happy. And honestly, I don't give a shit what they feel to like anybody else. Like me and Harley, I went to take her to see it, and we were all excited. We dressed up, and we were just like sitting in the theater crying the entire like for the entire like end credits. I was just like, how is a Barbie movie making me feel like this?
I almost cried at the end, but he just like, and then again he ruined it. He just was like, well, blah blah blah, and I was like, I'm going home.
Jesus.
Mid.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
Why?
It's fucked up.
That, and it was just so terrible. It was like I knew immediately. I knew it was like going to be bad, not the movie, but it was like, so we were watching like a trailer for the Marvels, and then he was like, this looks so stupid, and I was like, literally, it's like only like 30 seconds of this trailer has like played, and then he was like, oh well, they played the bit. I think it looks interesting. They actually are kind of trying to do something different. And I was like, I'm actually going to go see it.
It's going to be nice and campy and fun. I was
like, I actually want to see this movie. And then he was like, and kept saying, well, I don't watch that Marvel stuff. I gotta watch it. I was like, well, I do. I'm a big fan of it. I literally have a Spider-Man tattoo.
You literally took the date to go see the Barbie movie, and you're talking about.
And he kept saying, he was like, I don't watch Marvels. And then he was like, and then Blue Beetle came on, and he was like, well, this actually looks. And I'm like, oh my god, please stop talking.
Okay, so is he a
So
DC
he
fan or
wants, so
something?
he wants to go see Beetle, but he doesn't want. And that's all the thing with like these guys getting mad that they're taking their daughters to see the Barbie movie. I'm like, you took your daughter to see a Barbie movie, and you're getting all upset about it. Like, I'll
You
tell you
should have
this.
said you had to go to the bathroom and then leave.
You know
I
what?
almost thought I literally
She wanted to
almost
see the
told you
movie.
guys to call me, but I really wanted to see the movie.
She wanted to
she
see
was
the
like,
movie. That's why she stayed.
Yeah, if
She's
it
like,
was
if I
like a
start-
movie I didn't care about, I would 100% be like, someone got to call me.
yeah, because you were like, if I
Nicole,
start putting a
Gerard
bunch
wants
of
to hear
numbers.
about your Spider-Man tattoo.
Huh?
Gerard said he wants to hear about your Spider-Man tattoo.
It's not finished. I need to find someone to finish it, but it's pretty big. It's like on my left arm, and it's basically like the scene. It's like but it's the actual comic book like print of it where Gwen Stacy is falling and he tries to save her and her neck snaps. Like it's that panel.
That's gonna be a kick-ass tattoo once you get that all
That
done,
is
though, girl.
sick.
Wow.
I love, like, even though that's so morbid, but I always loved it because it's always like a good lesson. Like, you have to, like, regardless of like your intention, whether it be good or not, like it still can have like massive consequences. So it's to like, make sure that you consider everything. So that's why I always, so that was like, whenever I start getting like comic book tattoos, I was like, that's going to be my first one.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. Are you happy now?
Yep, I'm good.
You can stop. You're gonna stop yelling at me about it.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
What the hell is this picture?
Marjorie.
Oh, that's Kenny.
Who the hell else was
It
it?
looks like My Hero.
No, because I said your dad. I thought that was Rico. Like I thought Rico had put something like that up there.
Oh.
Nah, Rico's at work.
Where do you think I got it from?
Yeah, he
Wow.
works nights now.
Is it? Is Bakugo?
My Hero Academia.
It's My
That's
Hero
Bakugo.
Academia, so I had to animate right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured it
Bakugo.
was. I was just looking. I'm like, wait a minute. Did I call it right? Because it's 4 of them in here that'll tear me apart. Now, especially with Alexis, I'm not trying to get my ass verbally whooped on live. Okay,
I'm the one who likes Bakugo.
I like Bakugo too. I mean, I got the
Nicole's the
tattoo.
one that got me into My Hero Academia.
I'm not trying to get.
I
cussed out
love
by these
Bakugo. I cry
I'm
about
not
it
watching
all the
it.
time.
I got his tattoo on my left leg. I mean, I
You
got
see
him
what I'm
tattooed on my
saying?
left
You
leg.
see what I'm saying, Jared? You with me now?
What?
I'm not trying to get my ass cussed
I
out by none of
wanted
them.
to get. I think I wanted to get this, but I feel like I don't want 3 pairs of eyes on me. But I don't know if it was artwork or a tattoo, and it looked so cool. But it was literally, why can't I think of his name? Todoroki, Deku's, and Bakugo's eyes. And it was like
Oh, cool.
comic book like panels, and it was like you could see like a little bit of the hair in their eyes, and I was like, I love that. I was like, that'd be such a good tattoo. I was like, I don't know if I want to get 3 pairs of eyes on me, so I was thinking like I might get just Bakugo, but I was like, I can't get Bakugo without getting something with Deku, because I feel like they're 2 sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
So I have to brainstorm a tattoo of them. That's gonna be my next one.
Sounds pretty cool to me.
I'm done with all my tattoos.
Are you ever gonna get your tattoo, Jared?
I want to. I'm just nervous about getting it.
Oh,
You've been
no.
waiting for 6 years,
Wait, why is he nervous?
Jared.
One, because I am not of the lightest complexion, and I don't want to spend all that money getting this tattoo when you can't tell what the fuck it is.
Pick the right tattoo artist, and they'll make sure it shows up on your skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
See?
don't.
And I hear what he's saying.
No,
I-
I follow.
You gonna
this
believe me
guy.
now? 'Cause it's 5 other people in here that got tattoos, and they telling you, because I've been telling you that for the last 4 years. You don't listen.
Well, I thought I was too dark to get color, so that's why I didn't get color on mine.
No,
You're
I got-
not.
no.
I got the
I
right
follow.
Find
The
the
right
right person.
tattoo artist will know what to do.
I follow enough tattoo artists on TikTok, and I've known enough tattoo artists who've been in the game, one of them well over 30 years, and he said if any tattoo artist says they can't do ink on a dark-skinned person, it's because they're lazy and they don't want to do it.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
the whole fucking reason. They're like, he was saying like this one girl came in and she wanted this really vibrant like peacock on her upper thigh, which I think would be fucking awesome. But like she's like, oh, I don't know if I could do it because someone told me my skin's too dark. And the tattoo artist is like, no, your guy was just lazy, or he was never taught to do it correctly.
And the Rise tattoo doesn't have color, does it? The tattoo you want with the samurai helmet and the sword.
Ooh,
that one's not in color, is it?
Getting tattoos are fun. Like, I find them very therapeutic, but that's because I have some shit wrong with me, probably. So,
no, a lot of people find it therapeutic, though, to be honest. And then they get addicted.
Yep. And it's
Roman
like,
said he got addicted, and that's why he has that whole back piece and then the front. And he said he wants to keep adding to it. He wants to get his whole back covered.
Ooh, yes, I'm all for that.
All right,
I mean, I can't really talk about other people's tattoos. I did one of those you get what you get machines, and now I have a piggy bank tattooed on my right ankle.
Wow.
I think that tattoo is cute. I think it's a cute.
I've always wanted to do that because I would see like during like quarantine or even after quarantine stuff, like tattoo artists were doing them in the shops, and I was like, I've always wanted to do one of these. And Daryl's like, well, what's stopping you? And I'm like, yeah, you got a point. I like it when it gets like, because Harley's already like coloring in it for me, which I think is cute. But like, I want to go back and then get cream like written in cursive on top of it.
I think that'd be cool.
Cash rolls. No. I'm addicted.
I don't have any tattoos. I have no idea what to get.
I've always been told don't get one on the foot because that's like the foot, the rib, and the rib cage are like the most painful ones.
Well, it's all bone.
And your finger.
And then the bend for your elbow on the inside and
the inside of your elbow.
Oh, Daryl's got
your elbow period.
Mm-hmm.
Daryl's like really, he does not like being touched on like, with a part of your arm where when you fold it in, the elbow and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And like when he got like he got a Bouncing Souls tattoo, and you could tell the whole time because he told the guy too, he's like, I can't like really, don't try to get as close as you can, but the whole time he was flinching, and I'm just like, breathe, this guy is doing something nice for you, don't hit him like you like the other people who think it's funny to mess with you in that area.
Can you imagine getting a tattoo on your funny bone?
No.
The funny thing is when I got my ankle tattoo, I thought the entire time my foot was shaking, so I was like so worried about keeping it from like not moving. And I told Daryl, I'm like, oh, that poor tattoo artist probably thought I was going to kick him in the face. He goes, what are you talking about? I'm like, did you not see my foot like jumping up and down? He goes, your foot was perfectly still. I was like, oh. Do I need therapy?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to admit it. I probably do. But,
I already know what tattoos I want. Everything else was a breeze. Brandy said the only tattoo that hurt it was her hand tattoo. Every other tattoo was a breeze for her.
Oh, you got a hand tattoo?
I never used to want a hand tattoo for the longest time. I do want to get the henna. I'm like my one friend who's like, she's also a neighbor of mine's. She has like a friend that does henna. I need to text her so I can have her come. So I can go over there so she could do my henna, because I was like, if this looks good on my hand, I might. Oh my God, she won!
Who won?
Who won?
Cheetah. Shut the fuck up.
Who's Cheetah?
Wait, she went up against Tony?
Yeah.
Who's Gia?
Sheeta.
Oh, Sheeta. So Sheeta champ again?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Thank God for that.
Good job, Sheeta.
You know what?
Right.
Good. Round of applause. Thank you, Sheeta. Because
Tony
I
Storm
forgot.
posted her makeup on Instagram the other day, and she looked really pretty. She had a black lady doing her hair, and this one of the AEW Glam Squad did her makeup. It looked really nice.
I'm just glad
It
she don't
really
let
did.
Soraya do her makeup. That bitch just be smearing eyeliner and on her face and calling it eyeshadow.
Sometimes she have
Wow. I
the
can't
Glam
believe
Squad
she
do her
won.
makeup too.
Where's Sheeta been? I mean, I know she's had like feuds with like micro feuds with them on and off, but like, was
Not
this
Sheeta
still?
crying.
Well, isn't she the first two-time AEW women's? No, that was Nyla Rose, right?
No.
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 I don't remember. It's been a while since I've like sat down and actually watched AEW.
I think Sheeta is the first 2-time.
She is the first.
I thought that was Nyla.
No.
I thought it was Tony Storm.
No.
This is Tony's first title reign in AEW.
Wait, wasn't she champion before?
No, she
No.
wanted to be.
No.
She wanted to be champion, and that's why she got frustrated with WWE because they wouldn't put the belt on her right away. At least that's what it said.
Can't always get what you want.
What?
Well, you know what? After seeing her in AEW, I can be like, yeah, understandable.
I mean, I don't think Tony really gave it a chance. Had she had stayed, she might have been one of the premier girls at the top right now. But she cut her losses and ran, so that's on her. Because she was one of Triple H's girls too, so she definitely would have been one of the ones.
Damn it.
Well, you know
No,
what?
it says right here on Google. It says she was the first 2-time AEW Women's Champion.
No, it doesn't
Who
count
won?
because she was only the interim. She never lost it.
Oh, okay.
So are they gonna drop that interim shit? Because
It's been dropped. It was dropped when she won it from Jamie Hayter.
Poor Jamie.
When her and
Jamie
Jamie went up against one another.
Is Jamie injured?
Actually, no. Actually, you might be right, Maj.
Yeah, I looked it up on Google. It says she's the first 2-time.
Yeah, because she
AEW
was the intern. She's the interim. And then when Jamie Hayter won it, that's when they called it like the actual one. They didn't call it interim. And then she got mad, which I mean, I would be mad too. Because it's like, how is it an interim when I held it? Just for someone else to get it right after me, and then they're considered just a straight woman's champion.
Because they don't know what the hell they're doing over there.
Maybe
they would do is so fucking stupid, though.
They were still, from what I understood, they were still holding out for Thunder, and then when they got the word that she wasn't coming back as quickly as they thought, they went on ahead and dropped the interim and let Jamie run with it as champ. Oh, Hiram said he gets henna like 3 times a year.
Aren't you in elementary school?
No.
Damn.
No, he is not. He's in high school.
And Kenny.
What's going on?
Kenny, what the fuck?
Jesus.
Is this new episodes?
I didn't even know they allowed that in schools.
Oh,
I don't think he goes to school to get it.
Okay, boomer.
His teeth look amazing. That's not a bad addiction.
What's
My Strange Addiction? I didn't even know they did new episodes, and this guy's addicted to mouthwash, and I was like, "What is so weird about that?"
I thought she was going to talk about the tuna guy.
Right? Oh my god!
Who's
he went on a date and he brought a can of tuna and opened it.
I'm sorry. What?
Yes.
I'm sorry. What?
And he's black. And it made me so mad.
They're pouring their pee on themselves.
What?
Ew!
What the fuck? Just thinking of that Vine. What the fuck, Richard?
That's gross.
I don't care if urine is the most sterile thing to come out of your body. Like, fuck that.
Is that Nicole?
They some pissy bitches.
Literally. What the fuck is wrong with people? Like,
Tirza said she got a finger
seriously.
tattoo. And she said you do get addicted to it when you get the tattoo. I think it might be the sensation of that needle.
Okay,
Like,
so
That needle does not feel right.
because I got a question for the people who do have a finger tattoo. Daryl wants to get one because it's the 11th year anniversary is like steel, I think, and we're like, oh, steel tattoo, cool. Let's just get tattoos for our anniversary. He wants to get our and I just wiped out big time on this motorcycle. He wants to get our anniversary like our date that we got married tattooed on his finger on our fingers, and I'm just like, well, you're a mechanic, you work a lot with your fingers, and I don't know how long that will last. So, and just like the healing and everything, it's just, I don't know. But is it hard to have it healed up?
I mean, I would imagine you would wrap it in cellophane like any other tattoo and it would heal the same. Depends on the person.
This is
I
my
think it would
husband
take
we're
longer
talking
because
about.
it's right there on the.
And because he uses hands, I
bone.
mean,
I don't know.
I don't know. Tears is a little bit behind in the live, so she hasn't heard that part yet. So once she hears it,
Hit the
she'll
like button.
respond.
Oh, excuse me.
I literally.
Oh my gosh, this oatmeal storyline is
I've been
so
on here for
fucking
2 hours. It doesn't feel like that.
I'm just happy Sheeta
one
beat
live
Tony
here,
Storm.
too.
Maybe now we can have a champion who actually does something.
Yeah.
No, because I'm not even being like trying to be shady or anything. I totally, you know how many times I would look at a picture of Tony Storm and still forget that she was AEW Women's
I'm
Champion?
about to be so sick right now.
Wow.
Why?
What's wrong?
These people literally drink their own pee.
You
Oh, please change the channel. Please change it.
please.
I have to watch this through because
No, you don't.
I want to see them get committed somewhere.
They never.
They're not gonna get committed.
They never get committed. They never get committed, and you know that.
I always the ones that really take me out are the ones where they have like the love affair with the inanimate objects. Like they just did an update on My Strange Addiction with the guy who was in love with his Corvette, and now he has a different car that he's in love with, and it's a male.
That's my favorite. Him and that guy with the who fucks the amusement park rides.
What?
Right, you saw it too. Yeah,
he has
it. There's a guy who does it, and then there's a woman, and she's like there. And when I say they're enamored with these objects, like the woman had one and it was white, and she was like, "This is the love of my life," and I just love them, and I have to keep a piece of them around me. Like she took a piece of it home, and she was just like rubbing it, and she was like, "He's so big," and I was just like, "Oh."
Y'all ever see the one with the woman in the Eiffel Tower?
No. Was she trying to fuck the Eiffel Tower?
Yes.
People are weird.
The woman was too stunned to speak. No, you're. Oh,
yeah. Tears is
kiddo, what's up?
behind. She's talking about Tony Storm.
Okay, you need a snack?
I mean,
how are you?
I like to
what do you
show
want?
my
You want a
strange
croissant and
addiction.
go
It
back
make
up
me
to
feel
bed?
good about myself.
The first time I ever seen that show is with the lady who like
Tell you what.
had a cat and she would like put the cat hair.
But in the morning, bring me bowl, okay?
She would what?
She would like take the cat hair and ball it up like it was fucking cotton and put it in her mouth and chew on it.
Oh God.
Oh my God. You know what? The one that took me out was the lady who was eating her dead husband's ashes.
Oh my gosh, I can't stand that one. She gets on my nerves.
That one is where I drew the fucking line. I couldn't take it. I said, that is your husband's dead body.
And now she had the nerve to be up there crying and talk about, I just can't stop. Yeah, you can. Put it the fuck down.
And then she...
I mean, Dudes want to get ate, but not like this.
No, she said it smells like rotten eggs, and she was eating it. It's a dead body, Jared.
I am aware.
Oh, I was like, you are mentally ill. You need help.
But these people on TV right now
Mommy will try to
are
keep it down.
ill.
Ooh, you know what other show I
Oh
like?
my God.
Extreme Cheapskates.
Oh, hell no. Because you know what really pissed me off about that show was that one black girl that I think she was in the Navy or something like that. It don't matter. No, she worked in the healthcare industry. And she was engaged to her boyfriend and they had kids, and that bitch made that lasagna in that damn
Oh my
dishwasher.
I
God.
saw that.
And
I'm
then
sorry, what?
she
I saw that.
I
recycled
remember
all
her.
their ranch. She recycled their ranch and put it back in the bottle that they put on their food, on their
Oh,
salad.
that's
She took the
nasty.
sauce off the plates and recycled that into the jar and put it back in the fridge. She wouldn't let them have no light bulbs. It was one light bulb in each room.
Carry it to the wrong
You
room.
had
Are
to
you
take it out and put it in the room. The man wanted to have a fight party, and she said okay, and made all their
Candles.
food in the damn dishwasher.
She had them
Why?
sitting in the
Wait,
dark.
wait, 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 wait. Why is she making food in the dishwasher?
Cause she's cheap. She don't want to turn on no oven or no stove and use no gas. She gonna run the dishwasher, so she figures she can cook her food in there.
You ever see the one with the
I
couple
swear to
and
God,
they live in the suburbs?
I
Sorry.
swear to God, people need fucking mental checks like every once in
I
a while.
promise you.
Like,
And they was sitting in the dark. And then, you know what's embarrassing is having your boys come over your house and they gotta get the light bulb from your woman so they can go to the fucking bathroom.
He said he
That's
couldn't even take a
embarrassing.
real shower because she was
They
timing
could not take
him.
a shower. She had a baby monitor in the bathroom, and if they took a shower longer than 5 minutes, she was yelling in there to turn off the shower.
you know what? I always wondered, like, I remember watching that show with my mom, and it was like a woman who was like telling her teenage daughter that she can't take showers more than like twice a week. And I'm like, your teenager, who we all know what teenage girls go through, and she can only shower 1 or 2 times a week? Hell no. Do you want your daughter to be made fun of? Is that the thing?
Yeah, I
It's
can't
like,
eat.
I'm all for saving money, but jeez.
There's being
Man,
there's being on a budget and just being flat out fucking weird.
I know he left her after that show went live. I know he
I
left
bet
her.
he did. That's
I
embarrassing.
know
It
he
is embarrassing.
There was
because
this
I said,
one
ain't no way.
with the family
His
and the
homeboys was
mom.
laughing at him.
Hold
They was
on.
laughing at him.
I got it. Hold
The,
on.
What?
That was Mirage.
Oh, okay.
what the hell? That just threw me
Somebody
off.
was talking to him, so he forgot to mute the microphone.
Anyway, there was one with this couple and they had 2 kids and they were like under 4 probably. And for breakfast, she would feed these kids 12 Cheerios. And you know how waffles are like pretty big. She would cut them in rows. And however old the kids were, that's how many rows they would get.
And this is how your kid gets an eating disorder
And she
when
was
they
like,
get
we
older.
only do bacon.
All right, I'm back.
What do you mean they only do bacon?
Who does bacon?
That's when they have bacon.
Like once a year?
Yes.
Because you cut off when you said we
Yeah, I
only do
was like,
bacon.
what the fuck
Yeah.
is she talking about?
Well, what about bacon?
That's what happened. We lost you in the middle of that. And we was like, wait,
Oh,
who only
well.
do bacon? What?
I can't help it.
Yeah, she did cut the TV off in the middle of the game. I did not like that hoe. I wanted them to punch
Are
that
you
bitch so bad.
no?
Didn't she
What's
peel
her
bananas
name? We
at
can
the
find her
grocery
social
store?
media.
Did she what,
Didn't she
Marjorie?
peel bananas at the grocery store?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stole.
And the grapes?
Yes, she did.
She took the
She
grapes off the
did.
stems.
She took
Are
the grapes off the
you
stems to weigh them.
serious?
And they told her she couldn't do that. And she was like, y'all ain't got no sign saying I can't. I only want to buy a little bit.
Because it's common sense, you stupid whore.
She took it out the bag and then put it in another bag because she only wanted a fourth of the grapes in the bag.
Then,
Someone
kid
should have
you
made
not.
a citizen's arrest, to be
I,
honest
I,
with you.
I
Not a citizen's
no,
arrest.
because you know what? For real, I'd be like, no, she's tampering with food. No.
Well, they told her she couldn't do that no more, but she had already done it, and there was nothing they could do about it. So, Tirza
That's
said about the finger tattoo. She said, "I couldn't do much with my hands for about 2 weeks. I couldn't take a shower because the steam from the shower would compromise the ink, so I had to wash with one hand."
And that's
is
what
that
also concerns me about getting a hand tattoo because I work in the food service industry, and I was like, I would have to get it while I'm on vacation.
yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
work with kids. Yeah. No.
Hiram, when you go to a regular grocery store, I don't know how it is down in Texas, but I know up here in our
Small
grocery
cups.
stores,
There are even samples of
we don't
grapes.
have grapes in a cup. They have pineapples cut up. They have peaches are sometimes cut up depending if they're in season. Mangoes are cut up. They have melon cut up. Anything like that. The bigger fruits are cut up.
Mhm.
You can get orange segments, apple slices. You can get fruit salad with grapes in it, but they do not have grape cups.
What the hell's a grape cup?
Actually, no. My grocery stores here, they have them in like personal size cups.
Yeah,
Where
that's what I'm saying. They do here, but they're like
They don't
small.
have them here. Not the grocery store we frequent. But don't mean that they don't exist. They just not at that time of that show. We talking about that came out in the mid 2000s for My Strange Addiction, and the kind of grocery store she was in North Carolina for that show, I believe. So I doubt if they was in Winn Dixie and was getting some damn grapes in a cup.
Hell
Even
no.
no, because even in Winn Dixie, like when I lived in Florida, we went grocery shopping there, and they did not. Well, people in Winn Dixie, they did not mess around when people were like reaching their hand in like grape bags and stuff, like just taking shit. Like that's gross.
You're not supposed to do that because you're basically contaminating a whole bag of grapes.
Mhm.
Just buy the damn bag of grapes. But
Or I
she
don't
was
know,
being a
just
cheapskate, so
I wonder whatever happened to that.
God,
her
I don't
ass
know.
still cheap.
that's what
I'm
happened.
pretty sure she gonna be on
Now
this
she in
season.
jail.
No, I'm pretty sure she gonna be on this season of My Strange Addiction too, because they just had the woman on there who sleep with her hair dryer.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Wow.
sorry. What?
She getting blown
Yeah,
every
she
night.
sleeps with her hair dryer on. She said when she was little and she used to share a room with her sister, she did it one night and she likes the sound and the warmth of the hair dryer. She used to like if she gets her feet cold, she'll put the hair dryer by her feet and just rub it on her feet.
She finna set
She
herself on
said she'll
fire.
rub it on her hand and like the
Mhm.
firefighters told her, "You are playing with fire." He said, "You're gonna cause a fire and your house is gonna burn down.
Just
You
get a
can't
Did
heated
have
she
that
know
thing
that
blanket.
she
running."
could put on an ASMR video like everyone else?
Get an
I'm telling
ASMR
you.
video. Get a heated blanket, and you're set.
Nope. She don't want that. She wants the hair dryer. She still sleeps with a hair dryer. 10 years later, and she still sleeps with the hair dryer.
Well,
Jesus
AJ said
Christ.
she's gonna set her ass on fire one day. She's probably gonna take
She
some
said
innocent
she's
people
got
out with
like
you.
second-degree burns
Then
from
that's
Hope
a
she got a
sleeping
sign,
with that hair
lifetime
sweetheart.
supply of
dryer.
chapstick.
Baby, it ain't me. My name is Bennett, and I ain't
This
in it.
hair
I don't give
dryer
a
lady's
damn.
on right now.
That's her. She'll tell you. Just listen. She still sleep with that bitch. She's still, and she'll sleep with it on her bike.
On her
Yep,
back.
she said she's still doing it.
Told
Wow.
you.
Honestly, out of a lot of the ones I see, this isn't horrendous.
That's the mildest one. It's the tamest one. Like there was one where the dude was addicted to balloons.
Oh my
Was that the guy
goodness.
who was having like
He was like
with
rubbing
him,
the balloons. It was very odd.
and he was like getting off on
Yes.
it, right?
You ever see the one with
Yes.
the pool
Oh
floaties?
no,
Yeah.
I'm
Yes,
afraid to ask
I
about that
have.
one.
The pool
I
floaties.
have a Snapchat from like 6-7 years ago where I was like watching that on my laptop and I did a story on it. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh my god. That show make you feel so good about yourself though.
Ooh, or the one that was drinking the pig's blood or whatever the fuck.
Wait, I have never seen that one.
You
What?
never seen that
What?
one?
Pig's
This
I
blood?
seen
No.
people thought they
This-
were vampires.
Yeah, this girl,
Oh,
she
I
was
saw that
bitten
one.
by like pints of pig's blood.
I
Where are you
remember.
finding
I
pints of
vaguely
pig's
remember
blood
that.
at?
That would literally make me throw up.
I remember
would've-
that one.
I would have threw up.
And she would sit back and eat that shit like it was a fucking soup.
Now
That's
she in an
disgusting.
insane asylum. Yeah. Like the second degree burns ain't a sign, baby. That lady still sleeps with them hair dryers. She's gone through over 40 plus hair dryers and spent $15,000 on hair dryers.
She shouldn't be.
Honestly,
allowed
this isn't that bad.
It
No.
compared to what we've seen before, no, it is
Yeah.
not.
Why wouldn't it leave?
Because she literally just said people was drinking pee and bathing in it. So
And it's gross. And it's like he has like this his quote unquote best friend who's like does the same thing, and they're like weird fucking health nuts. And it's like, oh, of course the raw vegans.
Oh God.
Of course the raw vegans are the ones doing this shit. And he's like getting smart with his mom because she's like, this is nasty, you're just leaving your fucking pee jars everywhere. And then
That's
he's
gross.
like, and then in the commercial, he was like, I'm a grown man. I said, well, you could be a grown man and have your pee jars in your own house.
Right? Wait, so he's a grown ass
he was
man
peeing in his
jars,
mama's house?
and he's still
Yeah.
living with his mom?
Oh hell no, he be outside.
Every time I find a pee jar,
I'm putting it in his house. I'm
throwing it in your face every time I see
Well,
it.
he like that.
He
It
likes
means you
it.
can clean it up.
No, because I'm not having I'm not having no bodily fluids that belong in the toilet in my fucking kitchen.
Did you guys see the episode of like the lady who drank like Lysol and the other one ate soap?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I seen one where the
The
girl like
soap one
drywall.
to me also isn't too weird because that happens with pregnant women because they get pica.
They get yeah.
I wanted to eat a whole jar of spaghetti sauce. I didn't want to eat no damn
Some women develop it and they like there was one girl that was on TikTok, she just wanted to eat a bowl of Tide Pods.
Damn.
Weird.
Okay then.
Like legitimately wanted to eat the Tide Pods like cereal.
That make no
And her
sense.
husband had to take all of the detergent stuff out the house and put it in his car and lock it so she couldn't get to it.
That
She was gonna eat.
make no damn sense.
They
There
can't
are
help
so
it.
many
It's
episodes.
not them doing it outside of their pregnancy. The pregnancy is what's making them crave that weird shit.
It's some intrusive
iPod?
thoughts, Swinton.
And Intrusive
Not the
thoughts
intrusive
went out that
thoughts.
No,
day.
yeah, because some women eat drywall, some women like paper towels, some people eat toilet paper. It
Or like that
happens.
girl who ate the
Who
mattress.
are these women?
There's been
If you
dudes.
look,
There's
just
been
go on Google and look it up. You will see it's not as uncommon as you think it is.
That's just
It
weird.
happens a lot.
Shit.
That's
Fuck.
that is just weird.
there was a man on there
You're
who got
pregnant.
off.
You're pregnant with a.
bitch.
You think about it, like there was a doctor on
That's
explain
bullshit.
pregnancy and it freaked me the fuck out. He was like, literally, you are growing a parasite in your body. I was like, that's it.
I mean,
That's
Yeah.
It's literally
Yeah.
Alien versus Predator.
We
like,
used to call Harley our little parasite.
I was like, nope. All y'all that got kids, y'all are some strong motherfuckers because I can't do it. I can't.
Just remember, we all kicked a pregnant woman at one point.
Dry. Don't you even say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
Stupid.
Say it.
I dare you. I dare you.
Don't you fucking do it. Don't listen to them, Jerry. You have to sleep with me.
Whisper it. I hear
Intrusive
it.
thoughts.
Now she picking
Intrusive
up.
thoughts. Intrusive thoughts kicking in.
Whisper it.
Don't listen to them, Jerry.
Whisper it.
Do it.
Don't.
Do it, Jerry.
Shut the fuck up, Kitty. Shut up.
I just like the record to show Kenny is the instigator on this one.
I can't believe I lost
You know
this
what?
match. I
Fine.
gotta do
I'll give you that. I'll add you to the group chat.
Oh, you got add to the group chat?
What?
Fine, that's fine.
Oh shit!
Derek's gonna get in that group chat and be like, "What the fuck?"
That's why I said you don't have to do that because I don't want to see it. I know.
You don't see anything in there. They don't post shit in there.
Not
I don't
anymore.
know. Maj does
I
sometimes.
can't do that anymore.
Oh, the Diamond Mine shirts are dope.
I've been wholly saved.
Oh, you
Nicole, have
holy?
you seen the Diamond Mine shirts?
The what?
The
What that
Diamond Mine shirts.
I'm
The
still
what
laughing
shirt?
over here that Mosh said he was holy.
Diamond
Like, what
Mine.
the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Diamond Mine shirt. Have you seen it?
No.
I know. Yeah, I talking about
Rico
that.
just put it in the group chat from Julius Creed's story.
I want to get the I kind of want to get
I want to get the Acclaim.
the MJF and Adam Cole shirt.
You would want to get that shirt.
I
Right,
love the
Maj.
Acclaim, Kenny. I love the Acclaim. Okay.
I love that
He
claim
did
too.
well
I do
in
want to get
Maj's.
that. I do
In
want to get that
fairness of
shirt.
Maj, he liked the Acclaim before anybody else did.
Yep.
He
Period.
really
For
did.
being-
I don't like that. It looks like a Shield shirt.
I like it. I
It
think
looks
it
like
looks
that Shield
dope.
shirt. Hold on, let me find it.
I'm mad. He's not gonna be at Comic-Con. Jamie Hayter is though.
Who's not going to be at Comic Con?
The Acclaim. Jamie Hayter's
Oh.
gonna be at Comic-Con. Sasha Banks is gonna be there.
She was supposed to be a fanboy, but I guess because her being injured, she backed out.
Well, she's doing a
Yeah.
movie. Isn't she still doing a movie?
She's not
Yeah.
doing movies.
I mean, I don't. I
She's
don't know if
injured.
she-
Nobody's filming any movies.
Yeah.
They on strike.
Not they on straight.
Well, they are.
Who did we lose? Nicole. We lost Alexis.
No, Alexa's still here. Oh no, she's not.
No, she's not, babe.
She's not.
There she goes.
This thing, I'm going to be super pissed.
There's a woman who likes eating bricks. Oh, I've seen her. She's been like picking off of this building she works at for the last 4 years.
Oh my god.
What is her
And
teeth?
it's like a hole.
What does her teeth look like?
Yeah. She
have to
has
see,
regular
like-
teeth.
Eating bricks? You have regular
got-
teeth still?
She's got them.
It's not like
Kevin Dunn
taking them and
teeth.
biting them. She's breaking them pieces and eating it.
That's just nasty.
Baby,
Or the
I
one
can't
with the
help
girl
it. I
eating
can't.
She was
She
eating
got the-
glass.
Yeah, they did. There was one that ate sand.
She's got that Kevin Dunn mouth.
She put
those
them on her
teeth.
nachos.
Did you see the one where the lady can
hell
only eat like cheesy potatoes, and if she tried to get fed anything else, she would like gag?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Did you-
And I was
I
like, she
felt
cannot
so-
be serious.
Not
And I
7-year
felt so-
bitch. Look at this.
I felt so bad for the husband because like he wanted to go out like places. He's like, we can't go out to eat, and the only ones we do go to, we can only go when they have like cheesy potatoes. And then she makes it, and then he's like, she makes this big deal about it, and then like he's just like, look, can you please just try to like eat like a little bit of lettuce for me? Because she was trying to say she had childhood trauma because her mom forced her to eat like vegetables or something, and I'm just like, my mom forced me to eat vegetables too, but you don't see me eating cheesy potatoes. And she was like, didn't even put it in her mouth, and she's like, I'm like, oh my god.
I leave her ass home.
I would have went to the restaurant without her ass. Get the fuck out of here.
See, look, we think the same way. I left her ass home.
No,
Go
I
order
mean,
your
it's-
food or go get your food at the booth
I mean,
and
she's
eat by
having,
yourself. Fuck that bitch.
and she's just like, well, and then she's like, I'm having problems with my cholesterol, and I'm like, yeah, because all you do is fucking eat cheesy potatoes. Look, I love cheese, I love potatoes, I love them when they're put together, but I can't eat them 3 times a day, every single day for my whole
Ooh, your
life.
colon is toe up, honey.
Like she
That
is
colon
so,
backed up.
she is probably so constipated, it's not even funny.
All you eat is cheesy potatoes.
Oh,
Ooh, her insides must be rotten.
nope.
Her
it's just a
insides
big
are
ass potato.
cheese.
And it's-
Oh, I
and
did watch the lady who was addicted to baby diapers. I've seen a lot of those.
What?
now?
That's
The
actually-
lady
wait,
was addicted to baby diapers.
Did
And
she
she had the
use
nerve
them?
to go over to the house and be like, you got any diapers?
What?
She didn't use them, Alexis. She smelled them.
She smelled them.
She
She
the smell
liked
of
the
piss.
diapers that are full of pee.
Uh,
And she would
Okay, on
and
this,
she
I'm
would
gonna look. I don't kink shame, but on this shit, we're gonna kink shame. What the fuck?
and she would smell them. It wasn't for a sexual component.
No, no,
She
no. There
it
ain't no
wasn't.
way.
It wasn't. It was not.
No,
It was
this
not
can't be.
sexual for her. I'm telling you, it wasn't sexual for her. and she smelled pee diapers. She didn't like the poop ones. She just liked the pee diapers. And she would just smell them and she would like carry them in her purse.
Stop the fucking pin. Oh my goodness gracious.
Society just kills me.
That is.
It's gross. I'm not gonna lie, but I am being honest that she was not. It was not a sexual component tied to that one.
Where is the day after tomorrow when you need it? Like what?
Yeah.
But
Hey, hold on now. Don't rush that shit.
What'd he say?
She's literally going
The
over
day
to
after
people's
tomorrow.
houses.
Well, she would go to like at the time her sister had a baby, so she would go and find that. But she did go and like dig in trash and find the pissy diapers and.
No, that's when you get a restraining order on your damn sister.
She
Like
couldn't just leave. She could just look for some people. Like she just had to go through trash. Like
that's no.
I don't remember
if
she liked the way that because you know it was like pellets inside the diaper that would soak up the pee.
Yeah.
And I don't remember if she used to chew on that or if she was
Suck
just
on it.
smelling
oh my
it.
god.
Okay,
Did she suck on it?
Yeah.
okay, someone
thought
please
she
change the
did.
subject because I'm about to
I thought
I
she
will
did.
literally fucking throw up right now. I'm not even.
Because I
joking.
remember her putting it in her mouth, and it would already be folded up, and she would just gnaw on it.
Oh my god.
That is
Yum,
disgusting.
yum, yum, yum.
Kenny, shut the fuck up.
You just say yum yum yum.
I'm going to throw up. I'm going to fucking throw up.
Oh,
Kenny,
God.
shut the fuck
Oh,
up right
okay,
now.
Alexis, just breathe. Just breathe.
Oh,
Breathe, babe.
that
You
is
gotta
so
breathe.
nasty.
I need some wine. I need some wine for this conversation. I need some
Tip,
fucking
I'm gonna slap your husband. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to do it.
What the fuck?
Jenny started it.
I'm gonna go back to Pennsylvania. I'm gonna slap Kenny, and then you guys are only like 9 hours from there. So
You gotta listen to her because Kitty be over there in her little corner and she be saying shit and don't nobody be paying her attention.
I'm not paying her attention now. She needs to stop talking like that.
I the joke from afar.
Shit up there talking about some nom nom nom.
I fucking hate you all. Stop. I'm gonna throw up.
You're a fucking idiot.
Kenny,
You
why?
say, hell no, show me up right now, girl. I am telling you. When that man broke that shit down on TikTok, piece by piece, I said, oh, hell no. Oh, no. I can't do it.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I can't. The addicted to bleach one, too, it's not that bad.
Bleach?
No.
That's the one where they smelled it.
Like people would drink
Hey,
it and
is
all
that the
that
one
too?
where the girl smelled the bleach, or because if they was drinking it, they'd be dead. It had to be the one that she was smelling it.
Do people just encourage this shit? Do they just be like, oh, it's okay.
No, they try to get them help. That's the thing. But these people are so like far gone, they just don't care.
Yeah, and they stop going to the therapy.
And because to them, they're just like, well, I can't stop. I'm not going to stop it for them. And they always blame it on like some childhood trauma bullshit, which I understand that completely. Okay. But like, what does drinking bleach have to do with childhood trauma?
Well, she wasn't drinking it. She was just using it a lot to the point where her house just smelled like straight bleach.
Oh, I couldn't go over to your house, girl.
He was taking baths in it.
Oh my God.
And that's not good, man. It's not good for your pH level. And imagine getting a cut with bleach in it. Oh my God.
Bitch, and getting some bleach and water in your cooch.
No, thank you.
I don't know nothing about that.
Them walls is sizzling.
Imagine taking... Jesus Christ, man.
I don't know nothing about that. So.
I mean, wouldn't it be equivalent to like if you nared your,
if you put your whole ass in some bleach water, you will understand when it's itching.
Well, Nair don't. Well, I never felt that with Nair, so I'm. Kenny, okay.
Wait. Do you nair your asshole?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God, Marjorie, have you seen that video?
Yeah, my
on,
friend.
on
Yeah, my
YouTube?
friend sent me that because I was joking with her. And she sent me that fucking video. Just I was like, what the fuck
Was
is
that you?
What?
It's the way that
Fine, that's
man
supply
backed
for
up
you?
into the camera. I said, "Sir,
That man's whole ass.
Sometimes I'm glad I missed the stuff on
No,
TikTok.
Jared, listen. The man is doing a tutorial of how he gets the hair out of his ass.
Right.
So he did it, and then he wiped and showed the camera that the hair, but he bent
Oh,
all the way over
Oh yeah.
and spread his whole ass. I was like, I can see down into your future, bitch. What the fuck? And when I
your
say
future.
what took me out was when he backed up into the camera.
You gotta make sure you get all. I want you to show you can see all of it.
Jared, it's a wide camera.
Yeah.
Why
It
the
was
fuck is
clear
you
as
backing
day.
up on me like this? It's so
I
aggressive.
want you to
That
make
shit was
sure
hilarious.
everything is clean.
Oh my God, I was so floored. I said, bitch, this is on YouTube.
He said he wants you to make sure the hole is baby smooth.
When I tell you that everybody on TikTok was like, nigga, I said, who told you to do this? And Jared, this the part that took me out. He just talking and just having a whole tutorial moment. Like he is out here shaving his beard. And I'm like, nigga, that's your ass. What? They in the comments like, thank you. This is very helpful. I said, bitch, you could have showed them that on the FaceTime. Why the fuck did you put
how many people are using Nair in their assholes? Like, that's not where it's supposed to go.
I bet Nair stock went up after
It gotta
that.
be a specific Nair.
Specific
It can't be the normal one. You know that you can.
Specific.
It can't be the one that burn.
They all burn. Like, what if you
Bro,
don't get it all
he
out
said-
and like
he
you
said
try to take a
this one
poop
did
and
not
it
burn.
burns?
He said this one didn't burn. He said he had it on there. He left it on there a little too long, but it didn't give him no burn or nothing like that. His skin wasn't irritated or nothing. He went and took a shower, and that's when he showed everybody his whole ass.
Oh my God.
We're supposed to
Said,
take a
I
shower.
know the fuck you didn't. And
No,
then
I know you're supposed to take a shower,
I'm
but
like,
it's
your
just like,
asshole is closing, opening, and closing in the damn camera, and you just sitting there. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all?
You know what? Maybe
Jared,
we should ban TikTok after all.
Shut the fuck up, Jared. Shut up.
That man was shit talking, and I was.
That's enough. That's enough.
Was talking cash shit.
That's enough. That is enough. That is enough.
Stop!
I'm going to the SBC chat.
I
can't even have a conversation because you and Kenny is tag teaming me. Stupid.
Well, okay, so can I have a question for you, Maj? And I'm not trying to be gross or anything, but like, why use Nair? Wouldn't you just want to go and get a wax or something like that? Because it's over quicker.
No, I think Nair. I prefer Nair. I would say prefer Nair because like you could just look how much you got left and something. You know, I don't need people like touching my ass. You know, shaving my ass and shit.
Okay, you know what? Out of all the shit you do, Maj, do. That is one thing that like you're like, oh, I don't want people doing that to me. Like, really?
Yes, really.
I mean, there's a line, and Maj is like, I don't want to go to nowhere and have nobody touching my ass like that. I prefer if I'm doing it, it's somebody I authorize to do that. I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? He like, I don't want no random ass bitch putting her hands on my ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. You know, so I just wipe my ass with some Nair. You know.
I would just be afraid it would sting like the first time you go to take a shit and you didn't get it all out.
They wash it like they from what that man said, because it was a grown man that did it. So from what the man said, he said said it doesn't burn because you leave it on there for a limited amount of time, and then he wiped it up like he would do anything else that come out his asshole, and then he went in the shower and washed himself really good, and he said he was fine. He was squeaky clean. That's what he said, and then he showed us.
I would be the one to
So
get a
yes,
mosquito
it
bite
was
on my
squeaky clean.
ankle.
Okay, like good for them, I guess. But no nair up my ass. Well, thank you very much.
Tears is saying y'all got me fucked up.
Nah, he said cash shit. Yeah, that's gold right there. That is
Kitty, you're on
gold.
timeout for like 5 minutes, okay?
You can't
and
put
Gerard
baby
is
in the corner.
Y'all don't shut up. Because Gerard, your ass usually be asleep right now. I don't know why the fuck you awake. You supposed to be in the bed.
Look,
He's a
I'm just
night
glad
owl.
I'm just glad Dawn and Rico are in here because oh my god, they'd have a fucking field day right
No, because Donna just, you know how Don is. He's super mellow. He just be laughing or cutting up right along with them. Dry, you gotta give Tay one of these gummies.
Okay.
Or he not gonna go to sleep. Hold on, let me get the rest of these comments. I want to sue the lady who recommended it to me for the trauma. Child, it came across my For You page, and I was like, what is y'all talking about? My stupid ass. That's right.
Tiff, I love you, and I'm glad that we sent stupid stuff to TikTok. But if you sent that shit to me, our friendship would have been over. Like that.
Oh, it definitely wasn't on TikTok. What it was the girl reacted to it, and she said it was on YouTube. So I was like, I'm gonna go look at it. My mind said, go look. I shouldn't have did that.
That is so funny you say that because I seen your TikTok and I was like, nah, I'm not buying it. And then I messaged her after. I said, bitch. What the fuck is this?
Look, I already
She was like, I tried to tell her.
That's
what I'm saying. Hiram, though, he backed his whole ass into the camera. I didn't understand why. I'm like,
He worried
it's a
about
wide shot.
He need to put one of them a foot mask on his feet because why was his feet scraping against the floor like that? That is ridiculous.
Child, not that was scraping.
Oh god, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Oh my god,
that was quite ridiculous.
That's insane.
What the hell Nicole at?
Tears is very behind. So Tears is saying not the bitch was using bleach as a douche. Listen. Them mad strange addiction people are crazy. Well, some of them are. Some of the addiction's not that bad.
I watched one where a girl was like addicted to like there are these lollipops or whatever, but they give them to like cancer patients or like people who are in chronic pain. And I don't even remember how she was getting them, but like she was sucking them down like 2-3 a day when you're only supposed to have like a half of one because these are like super fucking strong like things.
They're probably getting her high.
And she was an actress too. She was real pretty. And I'm just like, damn girl, like you look like every other methed out person in this fucking world right now.
Well, I mean, it's rough out here in these streets.
Yeah, but I mean, like, damn though.
I don't know, babe. Okay, so we got the 6 brown chicks. We got question number 1. My mom died during childbirth. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I've told only 3 people about this because it is painful and it hurts me that she traded her life for mine. My wife knows about my mom's ultimate sacrifice and how it haunts me. However, when she caught... Nigga, you fucked it up. When she caught me and her friend fucking in her car, she called me a cheating ass reversed abortion.
Whoa.
You can't really even say nothing after that, I guess.
I mean, honestly, you cannot.
That's harsh.
That you can. Wow.
The argument over. Take your licks.
Are we supposed to feel bad for him?
I can't.
The
I
beginning
mean, I do,
was,
but
and it
it's
got
like,
I
to
don't.
cheating. I was like, oh my god.
I mean, she just ended his life, like right there. Let's just.
Oh, oh Lord.
I'm gonna need a minute because that hurt me, and I didn't even do nothing.
We,
I love that for her, Slay.
good God Almighty.
Category.
Massive slay, as the kids would say.
Abortion. God damn.
Oh God, nigga, what? That's some next level reading right there.
That's fucked. Well, no, it's not. But
He deserved it. He fucked her friend.
yeah,
And her car or his car?
It don't matter. It was her friend.
He said it was in her car.
that's even worse.
Oh, it's
Damn,
even
blow that
wait.
car up.
He deserved that.
Yeah.
He said she left me. I miss her, but those words really cut.
Motherfucker, she ain't taking you
yes, they
back.
did.
That was
Before
some
I
venom.
take her back, she must apologize for her words.
Nigga, she don't want you no more. You reversed abortion?
Oh, jeez.
That is
I'm using
sick.
that. I am using that. What?
Lord have mercy.
Yo, I don't care if nobody say that's funny. That is good shit right there.
You know what?
I don't care.
10 out of 10. Say it again to him, cause
How
he
to
a
make
piece
her
of shit.
come back to me and apologize and mean it, nigga. Anytime a bitch spray you like that, it is over.
She don't want you no more, dog. Let it go.
You don't need no apologies. You got exactly what you deserve. I hope it hurt. I hope it sting forever. How you gonna fuck her friend in her car and then get back because she called you a reversed abortion?
That's wild.
He
It's the way
deserved
it
it.
rolls off the tongue. It just
Reverse abortion.
Oh God, it's a double sting because your mama dead and you here, like, and you blame yourself. Wow, she
But
got
you know what?
good, baby.
But even your mom was probably like, "Nah, you deserve that."
I don't have no help for you. I don't have no sympathy for you. Look like she fucked you up for life, and she ain't even have to fuck your friend to do it.
And he like honestly thinks she'd come crawling back to him. She needs to apologize. Motherfucker, no.
That's a good read. That was a good read. That was
I hope, you
good.
know what? I hope she read the fuck out of that fake ass friend of hers. That would have been funny as hell.
That was good.
You reverse abortion. Wow. Wow. When you really want to hurt somebody and go for the fucking jugular. I have to stand. We stand. We stand.
I'm sorry, but that's good shit.
I'm waiting for Tears' reaction to that. That's gonna be fucking great.
Question number 2. Married for 10 months. We have a blended family. I have an 8-year-old girl, Charlie. See, that's a cute name for a girl.
Oh.
You see how you are? See? Told you. She's pudgy and wears glasses. She's in her awkward stage. Her sisters are tall and slim like their dad. One is 11 and the other is 13. The 13-year-old called my child fat. I don't like the 13-year-old. My husband allowed it and got mad at me because I stepped in. He said he wanted Charlie to stand up for herself. Okay, I can understand where he coming from. Well, the 13-year-old told Charlie to stop eating everything in the house. And Charlie snapped and said, "Are you the food police? Do you know Jesus loves everyone but you? He put your mama in the ground, you skinny, but you should say less because you are less."
It's giving a Disney theme right now. I don't know.
These fucking kids are built different, man. His
Wow.
mama's in the ground.
Wow. Someone go check on
As
that
she
girl.
should. No, fuck that bitch.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck that
What
hoe.
is happening today?
I don't know.
She literally told that 13-year-old, you gotta fuck around, you gotta find out.
Oh, oh, Jesus. Oh, this shit. Oh my God. She said, my husband accused me of teaching Charlie to disrespect his child. And then he said, check that little fat bitch or y'all can leave.
Oh no.
I gathered Charlie and we stormed out. He didn't
Good.
call or follow. It's been 3 weeks. Is my marriage over? Did I do the right thing? Your marriage
Yes.
should be over. You did the right thing, but the only thing you forgot was to knock his punk ass out before you left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should have whooped his natural ass.
You don't let anybody
First of
talk.
all, don't
You
be
don't let anyone
calling my
talk to
baby
your
no
kid.
little fat bitch. You need to check that tree stump you grew over there out the ground. But folks, she be in the ground right next to her punk ass mama. That's how you should have left. Heck that bitch. Talking to me like that, disrespecting my little baby.
See,
Calling her
no,
little
you
fat
don't know.
bitch.
Because any mother worth her salt, I don't give a shit. That could be the best dick in the world or whatever. You disrespect my child like that, you lucky I didn't put your ass 6 feet under. Like real fucking talk. I don't even let my mother-in-law talk shit down to my kid. What makes you think I'm gonna let somebody do that to my kid at all?
You are mad disrespectful to call a child a little fat bitch.
And
She's
what do you,
8.
and did you
She's
say
8.
anything? Did you say anything about your crotch goblin
No,
making fun of this
no.
girl's
Now
weight?
that little crackhead 13-year-old he raising, he said Charlie gotta learn how to stand up for herself. So when Charlie did, then it was a problem.
Because it
But
was
see,
okay as long as it
all
wasn't
she
his
had to
kid.
do, she did the right thing. She got her shit and she got the hell up out of there. I wouldn't be concerned if my marriage was over. But I would tell him this. You call my daughter a little fat bitch again, and I promise you be in a box right next to that bitch you made these kids with. I guarantee you that. Stop playing with me.
Period.
What I mean, like I knew teenagers were always kind of little shits, but like, and I'm not trying to sound old by any standards, but when did they start becoming like real pieces of shit?
Like you don't say that about no 8-year-old.
I saw this Reddit story on TikTok this morning, and it visibly made me so angry. So it's basically like this lady, this girl, her dad cheated on her mom, and like he ended up marrying like his mistress and became her stepmom. And her mom was like so distraught, like her mom ended up moving overseas. So it's like her twin sister lived with the dad and the stepmom or whatever. So the stepmom was like late picking up her and her sister from like a volleyball game or something. Like usually their dad would pick them up, but he was out of town. So the stepmom picked them up and was complaining about like
Yeah.
how it disturbed her nap and blah blah. It was complaining the whole time. Meanwhile, she gets in a car accident, kills one of the twins.
Oh
No.
no.
And so obviously, fast forward, the wife, like they're at dinner, they're having dinner, and then the stepmom, dad, and then like her little brothers, like they were at dinner, and they basically, like, the stepmom announced that she was pregnant. And so she's like, all right, whatever. And then she ends up saying that she was like started already taking stuff out of her twin sister's room to like get geared up for the baby.
What a dirty bitch.
Oh my
And
God.
so I guess she was like, well, how come you didn't like tell me you started taking stuff out of her room? Because the sister said that her and her sister were really close, and it's like when she would get like really, really depressed, she would like sleep in her room.
Oh God.
And where's the dad in all this?
Oh, he's coming.
Being a cup.
So she was just like, and then also, so she's just like, what the fuck? And she ends up blowing up on her. And then the stepmom was like, you're making it seem like you wish I died instead, blah, blah. And then, like, the daughter was like, well, I did wish you died instead of her. And then, like, a parent, like, and, you know, like, the stepmom becomes so distraught, crying. And then her dad gets, like, super mad at her, was like, you're being heartless, blah, blah, blah. And then she's just like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Some people are
Dang.
just so fucking cold blooded, man.
That's terrible.
Bad enough you broke up their parents' marriage, but then you like get into an accident that takes out her sister, and then you like because you're having a little fucking parasite growing in you from you and this douchebag fucking. You just decide to throw someone else's stuff out of there, and that's not cool, like at all, man.
How can you be with a woman and she treat your children like that?
And
Because
killed
he
one
don't
of your
care.
kids.
Because he probably
Like
doesn't
she,
care.
it was her fault. Like I don't get that. I don't understand that. Ooh. Oh, tears are real behind. She ain't got to the part, yeah, where the little chubby baby get cussed out. I'm gonna wait to see what she say.
That's when you gotta get good.
She's gonna tell. She gonna be mad at the motherfucker.
I see
She
those.
said
Like,
she ain't got no. She said the one night I ain't got no liquor in my house would be the night I need it. Cause what the fuck, baby? I don't know. But them first two stories is out of this world.
I want to know, like, some of these stories on Reddit, like, they're so heartbreaking, but then it's like, unfortunately, you got to think is like, which ones are real, which ones like are made up, like that kind of stuff. And I don't want to say they're all of them are made up, but it's just like, how can some people just be so fucking heartless, man?
With the way we be watching true crime, you can believe it.
I know, but I still hold out every once in a while. Like, there's some decency in the world.
There is decency in the world. It's just some people make you feel like it isn't.
And that's fucking right.
But there's decency in the world. Let's go to question number 3. Had a wild night in Vegas for my fraternity brother's birthday. I left my wife and son at home. I don't ever get high, but the birthday cookies had drugs baked in them. Everything sweet to eat were edibles. I woke up in the hotel with permanent marker Lonnie's hoe written on my face.
Who the
I
hell
don't
is
remember Lonnie,
Lonnie?
but she robbed me. I don't remember Lonnie, but she robbed me. Uploaded our sex video to Pornhub, then locked me out of my account. What you mean your account? You got an account?
You got an account on Pornhub?
How would you have an account, babe?
Why is it even open on your phone?
Exactly.
My wife hasn't seen the video, but I know someone downloaded them. What to say or do when my wife confronts me? I'm scared I'll lose everything. Tell her you was assaulted. You were inebriated.
You were sexually assaulted.
Tell her
And
you were assaulted. You don't even remember the woman. That's assault, babe.
Someone get Olivia Benson on the case.
It's simple. It's not hard. People don't want to believe it, but men can be sexually assaulted and raped as well.
Get better.
mhm.
And that's what that sounds like. That's not funny. That's what that sounds like. You're saying you don't remember this woman. And then she revenge porns you, put up revenge porn by uploading it to the internet, which means you could take her to court. You're not thinking clearly. You're trying
Thanks for
so
spoiling
hard to
it.
protect your own ass. You're trying so hard to protect your own ass that you're not thinking. Just find this bitch, sue her for revenge porn, and then tell your wife you were assaulted because that's the truth. That's it. There's nothing else to have there. That's the end of the advice for you. That's all you get. Question number 4. Lance is in mortuary school. He will be in the industry and business is good in Houston. Damn. Business is good in Houston. He's funny, sexy, but bites my butt a little too hard in bed. Oh, he's a biter.
Num, 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 num.
Stop!
God damn it. Continue, Tiff. I want you to know I'm coming up there to see you on your birthday, so your husband better be, you know.
His apartment walls are painted black. Red flag.
Damn.
And he
Wait
likes
a
to
minute,
wear
he's-
a long black cape to bed. He think he a
Oh.
vampire.
Oh my God, you think he Dracula?
Recently, he's been painting his face red as well. I feel like I'm with a vampire. I
Red
fear him
flag.
when we're
Red
in
flag.
bed, but
Ain't
he
that a
spends
Sith
good
Lord?
money on me. He tells me he's serious and wants to settle down with me. I'm crazy about him, but I'm not ready to die for love. Am I overreacting? He bites my back too.
No. Listen, as someone who's felt for goth guys, there is a difference between the. No, listen, there is a difference between the guys who just dress like that and they listen to like industrial music or whatever. But then there's the real fucking weirdos.
Bruh, I mean,
Like not even the most hardcore goth chicks would mess with them. And like I went to high school with this guy, and he literally everyone knew who he was, and I really didn't have a clique that I ran with. But even the people who I hung out with knew not to mess with this guy because he was fucking crazy. Like his ex girlfriend, like bless her heart, poor thing. Like I don't know how she fucking put up with him, but she was telling like some crazy ass stories. Like he wanted her to like take an ice cold bath before they had sex. And
Hypothermia?
I'm like necrophilia. Like that was the first thing that came to me because it's like I'm like how cold. She's like he wanted me to put like ice cubes in it cold. And I'm thinking, oh my god, this guy was a necrophiliac because that was the first thing my dumbass brain went to.
oh my god.
She should have told him to take a hot shower and get that funk off of him.
It sounded to me like your boyfriend is a little into the dark arts, and you are not. You find this to be sexy in some instances, but it's a bit painful for you. And when that happens, all bets are off. You need to tell him that this is not something you like. And if he says, well, this is how I am, then maybe you need to consider breaking it off. I don't think you're into what he's into, and it's gonna be a clash for y'all to have a long-term relationship and then possibly get serious and settle down because you're not going to want to be living in the dark. And then when you guys get ready to have sex, he puts on a red paint mask and he's biting you on your ass like he's fucking Dracula. So, I mean,
now Dracula would even have more.
I mean, it's like a little nibbles here and there is not bad. You know what I'm saying? She's just saying he bites me a little too hard when we're in bed. So you're gonna have to speak up for yourself. You're gonna have to tell him you have to be gentler than that. I don't like being bitten that hard. That's not attractive or fun to me. I'm turned off when you do that. You have to be vocal when you're with your partners. If you don't tell them what you don't like and like, they'll continue doing what they like, and you'll never get what you need out of the relationship, especially if it's a pure sexual one. And it sounds to me like you really like the dude, but there are some things about him that you may or may not be able to handle. So first you need to sit down and talk to him about his hobbies and his habits. I don't think you really understand the depth of what you're dealing with him, and you need to have an in-depth conversation with him about it, because this motherfucker think he Blackula. So
not
Out here dressed like the demon from Insidious.
pretty much. Mm-hmm. So you might want to.
That's a red flag. She needs to run.
I mean, you might want to talk to him first. And even if you are not into what he's into and you decide to stick it out, you're going to have to deal with everything that comes with the sexy, funny, great guy that he is. I mean, he is going to be a mortician. He is going to be in the funeral business, which means he's going to be surrounded by death a lot.
Like,
and the man painted his house black.
I'm already eating these damn Kroger croissants. Sweat's cracklies in these things.
Question number 5. After my son was born, I left his mother for someone else. Piece of shit.
I already hate him.
I just ghosted my baby mama. I wasn't prepared to be a father. It's been 5+ years. My new girlfriend has a daughter, not mine, and I went to her kid's kindergarten graduation. Boom. I saw my baby mama, her husband, and my son graduating. I didn't know my son's name, but I saw his face. It was identical to my face. Something broke inside me. I yelled at her husband, "That's my son, you bitch ass nigga." The graduation stopped. Next thing I recall is my girlfriend helping me off the floor. But I kept falling because my legs were like jelly. I want revenge for that knockout. I want my baby mama's marriage destroyed. And I want my son to know me. Help. No.
Now he
You
trying to
got
get it
knocked the
back in
fuck out
blood.
by her husband and you deserved it. I ain't helping you with shit. I'm glad you got knocked out at your son's graduation. You got sunned at your son's graduation, you bitch ass nigga. That's what your ass get.
That
I don't give a damn.
Why is it always these guys who like they leave because they don't want to be a dad, but then they get with somebody who already has a kid, and then when they see the mother of their child, I'm sorry, I hate the term baby mama, but like when they see like the mother of their child with their kid with her son at that point, because motherfucker, you ain't done shit for that kid. And then you get mad because some other man and a real man actually stepped up and stayed with her and married her and helped raise that kid. And then you want to get mad and say, "That's my son." No, you gave up the rights of that being your son when you ghosted them, both of them.
Right.
You didn't just ghost your girl, you ghosted your kid. And even if your kid was, why are you acting up at a kindergarten graduation? My kid didn't even get one. Like, come on. But now that you with somebody who has a kid from another person and you don't have any emotional ties to it, you want to play daddy with that one. That shit pisses me off so fucking much.
Facts.
That shit
See, here's
pisses me off.
Here's the get it. When you go to Pornhub, you do not create an account. You don't do that.
Who's creating accounts on Pornhub?
That's what one of these niggas did. Created a whole Pornhub account and got one of the people that, because she sexually assaulted him. Let's just keep it real.
Yeah.
And then she uploaded it to his Pornhub account, and she wrote Lonnie's hole on his forehead.
Oh, she'd be going to jail.
Yeah.
Right? Do you see what I'm saying? I'm just like, but why would you create a Pornhub account? Why would you could just go to the damn video you like? You can save it. Just bookmark that shit and put it under a folder and name the folder or something, business something. And lock it so nobody can get in it.
But like, going back to that guy in that story, like, I don't get that. Like, you acting up, and now your kid, I'm sorry, 5-year-olds are not as dumb as everyone thinks they are. The 5-year-olds are freaking smart. He's gonna remember that for a long ass time, and then his one memory of you is him coming to something that's like really a big deal for him, and you taking the attention off of him and causing a big ass scene. And you know what?
That little boy think that man is
that
crazy.
ass whooping.
That little boy don't know who the fuck that nigga is.
Like, mama,
No.
Who is that crazy man that was at my graduation? That daddy knocked out.
Right.
And then that woman's
You don't know who that
gonna
nigga
be
is.
like, and the mom's gonna be like, "No one, you don't need to worry about them. They're nobody."
And I say the same thing because you out of your rabbit ass mind. How you gonna get mad because she done moved on and created a family when you didn't want to be one? You ghosted her after the baby was born. The fuck did you think was gonna happen? She was gonna be living her lonely life without you? Niggas move on. You are not the only person in the world. Then you got the audacity to take your stupid ass to your girlfriend's daughter's graduation, but you couldn't take the time to take care of your own son. You got knocked the fuck out like you should have. Had it been me, I'd have still been stomping a mud hole in your ass when you came to, nigga.
No, I know I went to high school with this guy, and the whole time he was talking and like how he would never get with a girl who had a kid from like another relationship, And like 2 years after we all graduated, he fell in love with this girl, okay? And she had a son from a previous relationship. And like even in his 20s, like early 20s, when we're supposed to be out like partying and shit, this guy like became a dad to this kid, like to the point the kid was calling him daddy. And like him and the girl are still like got married and they're like still together today. But like that he told him, he's like, that's daddy. And I'm just like, damn, dude, like that takes a lot of shit, especially in your 20s, to step up and be a dad for a kid. And
That's what happens when you a decent person.
but I don't
It worked out
like
for you in the end.
I don't like motherfuckers who abandon their kids, and because that's what they're doing. They straight up abandoning their kids. They're abandoning their partner, you know, because sometimes the girl can leave the guy with the kids, and you just want to go play house with someone else. Well, what's wrong? What's the difference? I'm sorry, this just makes me so mad, like as a woman and as a parent. But like, what's so special about this girl's kid that you've been around long enough to go to kindergarten graduation, but you couldn't be there for your own flesh and blood?
It ain't nothing special about him. He don't have no responsibility to that girl. He don't have no responsibility to her daughter.
So you know what?
He's just fucking her mother.
No, like, and it doesn't say like what kind of relationship he has with her and all that kind of stuff. But it's just like you can't even be there for your kid, but you'll be there for. Lord's forgive me. You can't be there for your kid, but you'll be over there for somebody else's sperm donation.
He's not. You're not hearing me. He's not there for that kid. He only went to the graduation because her mother went.
Okay, but he's still in a relationship with the mom, though.
Yeah, he
So
with
he
her,
has-
but he
so
ain't got
he-
no responsibility to her. He's not gonna do anything for anybody. He's not gonna take care of that little girl. He's not doing anything for that little girl. Her mother takes care of her.
In short, he's a bum.
Yeah. He's not trying to be her father. He's not trying to do that. He knows that he get brownie points if he goes with her to this graduation, so that's what he did. You gotta think about the type of person you dealing with. If a motherfucker can literally get up, go to the hospital, or know that his baby is being born, and then literally cut off the baby mama, ghost her and everything, she don't know where he is, nothing, then logic would tell me there's no way that he's then gonna turn around a few years later and still not be a do dirty ass nigga and go be with this girl and then take care of her daughter. Ain't no fucking way. I'll never believe it. You got to show me the receipts. I need to see it.
I don't know, because I've seen guys like that like they'll try to be like, oh, Dean, getting to be stepdad today and like doing all this shit, but then you'll have people.
Oh
like
no,
going,
you're right. You're 100% right about that.
It's the same way with those girls, and this creeps me out. You know those girls, and they're not even like married to the guy; they're dating, and they have kids with like another relationship with their ex partner, and it's like they're trying to like say, oh yeah, well, I'm your mom now, I'm gonna be your stepmom. I'm like, bitch, you've only been dating for like 2 weeks. Chill the fuck out. And then they're like, well, you need
right.
to listen.
You're right about that part. That part you're right about. There are people out there that will abandon one family and start another one with somebody else because they can start off fresh. They don't have to worry about them knowing who they are and all this other bullshit, whatever they try to justify abandoning one to go raise somebody else's kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's not true. And it's not that it's not possible in this scenario. I just don't believe this weak ass nigga did that shit. I just don't. He was there because his girlfriend was there. If his girl was like, babe, you ain't gotta come, I'm just gonna take my daughter to graduation, his ass would not have been there. He'd have been at home playing fucking 2Ks like every other bum she was fucking. He would not have gone. He ain't trying to be no father to her. He barely wanted to be a father to his own fucking son. And his ass didn't say nothing until a real nigga showed up and started raising his kid and fucking his baby mama. Then he wants to get in his feelings and get mad. Then he got knocked the fuck out like he should have.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. If I was the baby mama, I'd be fucking recording that shit. I'd be like, I'm putting this on TikTok. I'm getting all the views. Like, I don't know. I hate guys who do that. And then he had the audacity to do it at that when there's people involved in their, not even involved in their situation, have to explain why a guy got knocked out at a kid's. I don't know. Just like if I saw this shit going down at my kid's fucking school, first off, I record it and send it to y'all. Going like, look at this dumbass motherfucker. He just got knocked out. But then I'd be like, why are they doing this at something they could have waited till we all went outside. Like, don't do it during the damn ceremony.
Okay.
You know
We
how
gotta move
like
on. This is the last one.
knocked out in front of your kid.
The last one is question number 6.
Like I said, I record it and then I send it to y'all. You laugh. I'm like, look at this dumb fucker.
Janice, an older lady with big eyes, soft mahogany skin, and large breasts, is our church marriage counselor. When my wife and I had issues, I book us an appointment to speak with Janice. Her raspy voice was sexy and soothing.
Ugh. I'm sorry, I just think Janice, I go right to an old lady.
Soon I started visiting Janice without my wife. Janice and I are having an affair now. The sex is amazing, except Janice talks in bed, and she sounds just like Louise Joy.
Sounds like who?
Wheezy Jefferson. She sounds like Wheezy Jefferson. She says, "Get it, Kenny," and I laugh and my dick goes soft. She thinks I'm impotent and refuses to see me again. She brought me so much joy. Help.
You cheating on your wife with the marriage counselor. I got no sympathy for you, dude. Like,
You're
that's
life with Wheezy Jefferson, nigga. You got bigger problems.
You know what? As fucked up as my life can get sometimes, at least it's not a story on fucking Reddit or some shit. Breathe, Tiff, breathe.
Oh my god. Y'all cannot be serious.
So,
oh god.
and I love that he had to add when she says that I laugh and my dick goes soft.
Well,
I mean, serves your ass right. I guess he ain't moving on up.
I don't know what to say to that. Other than, I mean, because you can't fuck Wheezy Jefferson, like, nigga, what?
Of all the people.
What is happening? What is going on? Has quarantine warped y'all minds?
I think it did,
Bro,
honestly.
this fucking SBC chat was legit the funniest shit. Oh my god.
I really think that, I mean, people were already fucking weird before COVID, but then when it hit and we were all locked down, that's when the weirdness really peaked. Wow.
Sounds about right.
It just, the brain. Y'all brains must be just stewing in stupidity.
I think my brain just shut down. I'm not even joking. I think it just fucking shut down.
What the fuck is happening? You out here fucking Wheezy Jefferson.
That's so weird.
How old is she? I want to know how old is she? Because like she sounds like an old lady. If she's like the church
on the show, Wheezy Jefferson was in her 50s.
She's in her fucking 50s.
Yeah.
No. So I know. So she's probably like an old lady. She's probably like working for. Oh my god!
I'm pretty
what if
sure
she's, like,
Wheezy Jefferson is dead, isn't she?
The original Wheezy is dead, yes, but he says she sounds like Wheezy when she's talking to him in bed. And she be talking about some get it,
Weird.
Kenny. And he
Don't
just
say
started
that.
laughing when he said,
oh, that poor old lady.
he starts laughing and he loses his erection. And she thinks he's impotent.
All I've seen is like some 60-year-old. I mean, like, I really hope like this guy is older too, and he's not like some 30-something banging like an almost 60-year-old.
Hustling is a bad thing.
Oh, oh, I need bleach. Can I go ask that lady from my strange obsession for some bleach?
She said,
I need it for my brain.
to the east side,
You ain't
Oh
going
my
nowhere.
goodness.
to the deluxe apartment in the sky.
I am scared.
Woo.
Yeah, this is the one thing that scares me and Kenny. Like, horror movies don't bother us. It's the real world that scares us.
I
Literally.
tapped
'Cause
out.
what?
I'm tapping out. I can't. Because I don't know what happened, but they picked some good ones today because, bitch, them first two took me out.
And they both had to do with shitty parents.
They call that nigga a reversed abortion.
She's gonna be laughing about that all night.
No, that we're gonna be saying that. You know what? Someone's gonna use it in the group chat at one point, and we're just gonna fucking lose it. So what's worse, calling you a reverse abortion or saying you should have been a reverse abortion?
About the same.
If your mama not dead, then you should have been a reversed abortion with work. It's gonna take somebody a minute who dumb to understand what you said. But that's a good burn right there.
Maj probably sleeping.
You know he go to sleep. Every time he come in, that's the reason why he come in here to go to sleep.
Damn.
He do.
Oh fuck!
You do it all the time.
I'm married to you. I can do that.
I'm surrounded by. Oh, I'm at the part in Saints Row where I'm by the freaking annoying club kids.
Did you beat the game already?
Yeah, I did.
What happened at the end?
Don't tell me I'm starting it over because I'm playing on
that's
PS5.
Oh, I know what happened at the end. I remember.
I got my character kind of look like a Barbie doll a little bit. That's actually pretty cool.
I wish they would make their stories for that game longer.
Yeah, they have the
audacity. Better.
Yeah, too.
Because it wasn't a bad game. It had some plot holes. Like the character was a little too campy for me. I liked them to be funny, but it just seemed like it was a bunch of nerds.
The last good story
trying to run a game
was Saints Row 2.
Facts. Don said, okay, so what now? Baby, I don't know.
Ooh, I sent you those. Oh
yeah, okay. So I have to do a couple of these before I get off because Kenny did send me some stuff. So hold on.
They're pretty good questions, I must say so myself.
Oh, did I miss the celebrity gossip part of it? Oh.
No, we didn't do that one this time.
We are Lizzo'd out.
Yeah.
All I can say to that is that, like, a lot of the stuff you hear is them just pulling old interviews from her, from what she was talking about, for what stuff she wanted to do, stuff she wanted to see, and then they're using that to correlate with the charges that are being brought against her in this civil lawsuit. Which they do that often. They do that with just about everybody. That's how they pulled the receipts on Ariana Grande. You saw that. Mm-hmm. So, as far as I'm concerned, like the way that the interview, they're pulling clips. So it's a snippet of a larger interview that she's talking about going to Amsterdam and looking at those banana sex shows. She went. They say she forced the dancers to go, but They felt like if they didn't go, they wouldn't have access to her or access to the perks that she provides, which leads me to believe that that was a decision you made on your own. You could have still gotten paid and still danced.
It
I
wasn't
don't
like they were there to be, oh yeah, we're gonna be friends with Lizzo. No, y'all got hired to dance.
Like I'm
because Nicole was saying too in the group chat, before we get to the questions. Nicole was saying she was like she don't really believe the the fat shaming and all that stuff part. That part, it's not possible for her to fat shame other people. We've seen that happen before. But the thing that gets me is when they did the TMZ interview, they were talking about how there was, if you was a little bit more friendly with her, if you hung out with her, you got perks for that. And I was like, that sounds like a choice. That doesn't sound like something you do. I can understand if you was like, if you hung out with her and you went to the clubs after the shows, then you got to dance that night. You see what I'm saying? Because she got a whole crop of dancers. That don't mean she need to use all of them for all of her. Feel what I'm saying? So if they were saying like, if you hung out with her and you was chilling with her and you was buddy buddy with her, then you were the one who got picked to dance for the tours. Then I
Mhm.
could be like, okay, that makes sense to me. But they're talking about you get picked, you get better seating on the plane. You'll get this, you'll get that. I'm like, well,
She
yeah,
doesn't
you
even she
there.
wouldn't even book half of that. She does her That's what threw me off because I'm like she wouldn't even be booking any of that.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I was like, okay, but that sounds like something that you would butter up to the production staff for, her management staff. Like you would butter up to the people who actually book the flights, the people who are booking your rooms. They decide what room you're in, what floor you're on. Now Lizzo is that hands on to the point where she's determining which rooms certain people get and how all of that plays out, then there's a bigger problem there. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I'm just saying, like, a lot of this that we're seeing is the same thing that they do when other people get in trouble. It's a dog pile mentality. Oh, this matched what they was talking about. But you are correlating something that doesn't necessarily go with that. Okay. So it's obvious the woman wanted to go to the new performance. She said it in an interview that she wanted to go. I didn't hear her say in the interview, I'm gonna make my dancers eat these bananas out these bitches' coochies. I didn't hear that. She said she wanted to go and that she needed potassium, that she liked bananas. So I'm not saying the woman didn't do any harm or that she didn't do nothing wrong. I'm saying all of this, let's find evidence outside of to correlate what these girls are saying is frivolous because at the end of the day, the lawsuit has to still be proven in court. Lizzo's gonna go to court. The judge is not gonna be looking at videos of her going to the damn radio station telling them she wanted to go to the club because that's public knowledge. They know this. It did not say nothing about her forcing other people to do it. It also didn't say anything about her forcing her dancers to go here and there with her. That was a choice. Now, don't get me wrong. Groupthink and peer pressure is very real. Okay. So I'm not saying that that doesn't exist, but I'm also saying that you have a choice here. You know what I'm saying? You have a choice. You chose to do these things because you had a fear of FOMO. You had a FOMO. Let's keep it real. This sound more like FOMO than you being forced into doing something you didn't want to do.
I don't know. It's
I'm
like I
just
said
saying.
earlier, they all blaming Lizzo because that's what's trying to get the attention, not that fuck ass quote unquote dance captain. Because I seen that video you were talking about, and I said this
Did you
bitch
see
is
it?
crazy.
Weird. Weirdo.
She said, "I just, I hope God blesses everyone. I hope He does too. But you,
No, she a demon. I know
or
a demon when I
something."
see one. I know a demon when I see one. That was a demon. Okay. There's something wrong with her. The Cracker Barrel mac and cheese that Tirza was eating. Any artists have multiple dancers, which are called swings, and there in case someone gets sick or injured and can't perform. So having multiple dancers isn't a new thing. So that's weird that they would find an issue with that. But the thing, that's why I was saying they did not explain it like that, Tirza. They were saying it like, if you buddied up to her, then you get certain perks, you get certain things, you might be able to get, better rooms or something like that. They did not specify nothing about you would be able to perform on the tour and other people wouldn't. They didn't say that. So I'm like, when you speak with intention, because I'm listening to what you're saying. You're not saying that she barred you from performing if you didn't go out to the club with her. That's not what you said. So I don't know.
Here's my thing about these dancers, though. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. So relax.
They still deserve to be treated with some respect.
They do, but I'm tired at this point. Like I just hope that it gets resolved and everyone gets their happy ending. Because at this point, up and down my timeline, I'm sick of seeing Lizzo. I'm sick of seeing Krishan and her sick ass baby daddy. Can't take it.
Oh God. I hope she never get back with him because he's a weirdo too.
He is weird out here questioning his son. Ain't even 10 years old. Are you gay? What? This nigga is a kid.
He's a whole ass weirdo. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't want to understand it. I'm tired of celebrities.
I have to agree. Not dead ass. Kenny got some weird ass questions on that fucking list. Okay, so Mr. Tears, if she didn't come back. Okay. Would you rather she got it set up in easy, hard, medium, and just for weirdness? This just for weirdness section. Bitch.
Some think pieces, ain't there?
No. What's a weirdo shit? Hiram, I'm gonna do your TikTok video on Friday when I go live. So don't worry about it. We'll get to it. Okay. So here go the would you rather questions. I might save half of these for Friday too. Because Kenny's out here wilding. Okay, the first one says, would you rather have an automated house or a self-driving car?
Well,
an automated house or a self-driving car? I think I'd rather have a self-driving car.
See, I was gonna say house, but then remember that movie where like the house came to life and then the lady ended up becoming like a person and she was fucking shit up? Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah. Never cracker. I love that movie. Are you kidding me? That movie rules. I watch that movie every year when it comes on. That shit is funny. Okay, so I want the self-driving car, because I know how to drive, but I do not drive. So I'd rather have a self-driving car so I can leave when I want, and I don't have to have nobody with me. Just get up and bounce. Just get up and leave. Like, nigga, I'm out. I'm out this motherfucker. I don't have to drive, especially when I be angry and I don't want to deal with nobody. I just get in the car, just like take me wherever. That fucking car drive wherever I tell it to go. Yeah, the self-driving car is what I need. I need that in my life right now. Eli, get on that shit. Do something. Your ass making these raggedy ass Teslas. Don't they got self-driving cars already? Don't they self-park?
They self-park?
Some cars,
Assist with the parallel parking.
Yeah, but they don't do anything else, right? They
No.
don't actually drive on the road yet.
Mm-mm.
But it'll park on its own. I
Now
don't
you
like
have to apply the gas, but it literally makes the turns and do everything else.
you have to apply the gas. Well,
I
what the
believe
fuck are
so.
you? Why am I driving? Why are you parking if you got that defeats the fucking purpose? Just park this motherfucker. Ugh, y'all making my ass itch. I don't like that.
Oh my goodness.
Would you rather live on the beach or a cabin in the woods?
I want to live on a beach.
I'm living on the beach. I'm not living in the woods. Too many motherfuckers getting goddamn diseases when they go to the cabin in the woods.
Unlimited seafood, but they're on strike too. So it's gonna have to find other ways, I guess.
You have to pick. You have to pick. You can't say neither. You have to pick.
You're really spoiling the game right now, Leah. Let's not.
Tears said the beach. Beach.
Where's
Marjorie,
the
sleep.
beach?
Marge. Your ass sleep. I'm kicking you out.
I bet if you said Ricochet was in the comments, that's way
That's crazy.
No, she dead ass for real.
A mess.
Everybody said the beach. Have y'all not seen Friday the 13th?
Millions of times.
I'm not living in no cabin, okay? It ain't even about Crystal Lake. It ain't about that. It's not about that. It's about that flesh-eating virus that you get when you out there. Or some people dead shit, bitch. Like, fuck Jason. Fuck that, okay? I will live on the beach, but have a cabin-themed home because I like the look. Oh, hell no. I don't want to live as no Puritan. I'm all right. The fuck?
Puritan. That video I seen on YouTube, they was playing the Friday the 13th video game. And the dude that was Jason was talking like Herbert from Family Guy. Fucking crying the entire video. All right, oh, don't run, I'm gonna teleport.
I love gaming. That's so fun.
Stop! Why are you not asleep?
Oh God!
I hate you so much.
Oh my, that video had me dying.
I hate him. Because he's stupid. Anyways.
Got you tapped. Goodness.
That not in the bathroom?
No, shower.
Oh, well, you can still take a shower, babe. Oh, you mad disrespectful. Okay. Let us move on. She said, my dream is to have a beach house. Can you shut up? My dream is to have a beach house. Gosh darn fine beach. Or you cannot play, Aaliyah, if you don't want to play. But if you play, you have to pick one. Which means you can't comment in the comment section if you're not playing. Let's put it that way. When Malcolm and I went wine tasting for St. Teresa's Day, I love that she calls her birthday St. Teresa's Day. In Long Island, there were so many houses we saw for sale that we actually started looking into and what steps we would need to take to potentially buy. Ooh, y'all gonna be some bougie ass aunties and uncles on the damn water,
right?
The pretty water. We ultimately said after we get married, we'll revisit the idea. Oh, that's cute.
Nice.
I'm worrying about Jason because that nigga don't die.
Well, then you be worried.
What was the question?
Look on your fucking back on him. Because the moment you turn around, this punk ass gonna teleport.
Hell yeah. The question was, would you rather live on the beach or in a cabin in the woods?
A beach house.
Period.
Because we all know
Right?
that
The
I am.
bears.
Disrespectful ass bears breaking your house.
We all know that I am bougie, so a cabin in the
I
woods
can't.
is not for me.
There are two things that go together: camping and Friday the 13th, which is you do not go camping on Friday the 13th. First of all, I'm not camping at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I done told Janae. Janae wants
That's
to go
right.
camping. I told her she on her own. I'm not doing that. I do not want to be one with nature. There is a reason why the industrial era exists. I am not doing it.
My body care if I
Period.
I'm
can't.
held hostage by a bug. I'm not
Shit, baby, I
camping.
need power.
Got a whole CPAP machine.
Oh my gosh.
Like the great poet Trina
Last night
has
when it
said, I'm too fly for that shit.
Period. She said black people don't belong in the woods.
Who said that? Tirza?
Yeah.
Period.
Which a nigga would. Such in the
Janae would
woods
beg
I'm
to differ.
from.
She really wants to go camping. I said, as long as there is an RV with full power and a refrigerator with food in it, I'll be there.
Okay, her
FaceTime
outside
me
and my
from a
outside is
hotel.
definitely different.
It's gonna have I'm gonna have a whole TV going and all kind of shit, fans, and it's definitely gonna be an experience. Okay, it's gonna be an experience.
I'm a camp in the hotel
Different.
Okay,
room.
let me go to the last one for the easy round. Would you rather travel for a year, everything paid for, or have 40K to spend on whatever?
So I'll
I'm
travel
taking,
for a year, everything paid for, because I'll never
taking the
be at
money.
home.
I'm taking the money. I'm taking the money.
I'm traveling because I'll never be at home. You pay for
Have y'all
everything.
seen these groceries? I'm taking the money.
I'm taking the money.
They're paying for everything, so you can travel and go grocery shop at an
I
Airbnb.
can't travel. My husband got a job. I can't travel and leave.
He can go too.
Hmm.
Where he gonna go? We gotta be able to survive. This don't say you can travel
It said
forever. It's for
everything
a
paid
year.
for.
For
It
a
said
year.
exactly. You can
What you
stack
gonna
money
do?
for a
Quit his
year.
job?
I'm gonna need a break from all the travel, so I'm gonna just take the 40K
I'm taking the 40K.
Y'all tripping.
and go on about my
Because you could
business.
stack up more 40K. You could stack up over 40K for a year.
How is he gonna stack up 40K if he's on vacation with me for a year?
Because it's paid for.
But where's the other money coming from that he's gonna stack?
You be baking cakes, girl. You better figure it out.
Not with this oven working the way that it's working. Ain't no
That's
oven.
why you traveling. Go across the country. Get you an Airbnb that's paid for
I'm not gonna lay
and
in
run your
nobody's house and
business.
take pictures of all my bits and berries, and I got cameras in there, and I can't lay across the bed the way I want. They call the police on me. They ain't got time for that. Just give me the
Girl, nobody want to
40,000.
see your
Just
bits
give me
and
the
berries.
40.
Shit, I get the 40,000. I'm
Oh
gonna act
my
like I don't know
gosh.
nobody.
Just give me the 40.
And be
Just
like,
give
I
me the
don't carry
40.
spare change.
I'm traveling. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no man. I'm traveling. Ugh.
That would be a good thing for you. I'm not saying that it wouldn't be, but for me, that 40K sounds really good right now.
I wish.
I know I won't be able to invite everyone, but I'll probably have a Zoom for people to stream for a house warming.
That's some petty ass shit.
Mm-mm.
You know who wouldn't be attending? Me. I'm not looking at that shit. The fuck I want to watch your Zoom of a housewarming party.
I think she was talking about the wedding thing with Kayla.
He said, what was the question? Would you rather travel for a year, everything paid for, or have 40K to spend on whatever? That was the question. She said no, it was for her wedding because she can't invite
Oh,
everybody.
I mean, even if that too, I probably wouldn't watch because I would want to be there. If I can't be there, I don't want to be there via Zoom.
Like, this is some bullshit.
I would definitely be upset. I mean, I'd watch the ceremony, but I'm not there for all the other stuff.
For everybody, that question will be different. You could take. It's easy for Don to take the trip for a year because he doesn't have any children. He doesn't have a spouse like I have, so he's free to do all of that. If I do it, it'll be just for me. I'll be traveling by myself, which I wouldn't mind. But my first mind went to the money. The money is what would get me and AJ where we need to be. So
How
I'm
she would
first gonna go.
mind? She gonna
I'm
Told
FaceTime
you.
taking.
AJ.
They thought pieces.
The money going is the money benefits both of us. The trip only benefits me. If AJ stops working for a year, we're gonna be fucked out of our minds when we get done traveling, doing all this shit. All we gonna have to show for it is we ate a bunch of good food and got some real good Instagram pictures.
She
And
said they
that's
gonna
it.
be sitting looking at each other like, what now?
We be sitting at home like we did this for a whole year. Drive, when you going back to work? I ain't got no job, baby. Well, that was a waste of time. We done fucked up. Shit, we can't do that. You got to be responsible. Okay?
I've been responsible enough. I'm tired.
Baby, you got a long way to go, honey.
And I'm
Life
already
is still life.
tired.
She said, "Oh, give me a 40 acres and a mule. Give
Rory,
me the money,
please. You don't know shit.
I'm sick.
Sit back.
the money, the money. Get the money, get the money.
Cash rules everything around.
I want to be there in person. Well, she can't invite everybody.
You don't even go here like that, though.
Shut up, Sean.
Damn.
Yeah, damn.
Everybody can't go to the girl wedding. She'll have so many people. You know, she have to pay for all of us to eat. If everybody she wanted to invite, that includes her family, her close friends, Malcolm's family, Malcolm's close friends, and then all of us. She invite all of us. They gotta pay for us.
Y'all better pay that
Yeah, they
that money
do.
for them plates.
That's
They gotta pay for all of us to eat. That's
That's
a
right.
spot they pay for.
That's
And
right.
then including like open bar and all that.
Okay, because what if they? I mean, that's a lot of money.
I need an open bar. I don't like going to weddings that aren't open bar. There's no point.
Okay, what are y'all, Mormon? Get me out of here.
I can't stand an open bar and then the beer's trash. That just soils it for me.
Beer? Girl,
Damn, Kenny, what did
pour me
I
up a
do to
mimosa, please.
I mean, I'm not
Champagne,
drinking a beer anyway, but
top shelf.
I mean, I'm just saying, like she will have to. That's a lot of money that her and Malcolm would be spending on a wedding, and to me, it's just not practical.
I'm gonna have a courthouse
Yeah,
wedding.
you take
Let
that
me
And
Patty
come.
then we
Let
cake.
have
me
an
come
open
up
bar.
with the signature cocktails.
Well, I mean,
And
I
I'll
didn't want to
taste
bring
it.
it.
She'll come
You
up
gonna
with it
follow
and
the
I'll
bush?
taste it.
You
She
gonna
said,
follow
"I
the
will
bush?
definitely have an open bar and signature cocktails."
Period.
And what
Let
you
me
said.
do the signature cocktail.
Did y'all know you can make your own perfume for your wedding day? I did not know this.
Where you can do that at?
There's some girl, I gotta find it and I'll send it in the group chat.
Is she Palm Pilot?
Of course. I don't care.
I mean, you can
Of
make your own
course.
perfume in
Can I what?
general.
Yeah.
I know there was a couple places in London you can go to make your own perfume, but I didn't know there was any perfumeries here. But I
Those
would
aren't
love
they
to do
London
that.
bridges? That are the bitches British. I know they know the difference.
Tears said, "I love you all." She was talking to Kayla because Kayla said she don't care. She'll pay for her damn self. Kayla, baby, you ain't gonna be able to do that. Okay?
No, I'm going.
You she said, "I'm sorry,
Okay,
but I'm getting the spot."
I'm in
I love
there.
you all, but I can't invite everyone. I want to make my own candles. Oh, that's cute. But seriously, if or when the day comes, will y'all be there in person? If I am invited, if she and Malcolm decide that I am invited, of course.
Of course, I'll be there in my Flyers attire
Y'all, I have been blessed.
with the shiniest
God,
oil on my bald ass head.
Damn, they have some
period.
big ass crabs.
Who got crabs?
Yeah.
Kenny has asked like real crabs you can eat, not
Yeah,
crabs
real
that you
crabs
can't
to eat.
eat.
Oh,
I'm not
child, I'm
putting
about to
that
say that's
in.
some messy shit.
Mhm.
I'm about to say you might have to go to Zoom and talk about somebody got
No,
crabs. Let me take that
please.
off.
Oh,
I didn't hear what she said. I'm sorry.
we go to
I
the
thought
Zoom,
she
ain't
said
nobody
that.
falling asleep.
No. He said we're gonna have to have a Zoom about this. Turn this shit off.
I thought she was outing somebody. I thought she said that bitch got crabs. Who got crabs?
Don, you missed the first part of the SBC chat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know.
Child.
How do you crack these? This is a lot of work. I don't know how. That's why I don't do it.
Yes,
Did
I
you cook them?
know.
They're already cooked. My brother bought them from work, but I don't know how to.
Oh.
You don't know how to
You
open
can
no
crack them
crab?
at the joint.
No, I don't.
Girl, you better crack that shit like.
You
How
crack
do you
it, it's gonna break. Just use your strength and crack it. It's easiest place is at the joint. The
Yeah,
hinge.
just
I
bend it.
tried. I can't do it.
Just bend it.
I can't. It
Oh,
hurts.
Kenny, stop being scary and
Not
just
it
break
hurts.
it.
Girl, bend that shit like a stick.
There you go. We heard that snap. You heard that snap.
If you ain't gonna eat it, I'll come there. I'll eat it for you.
Ooh, I don't like crabs, but
This is a
I'll make
lot of
them.
work.
I don't like them.
I love a good crab, honey. Ooh.
This is why I get imitation crab meat.
Tears,
So I'm not
Harry said, "Tyria, can you just put me down
oh,
as a child for the wedding?
oh,
Ain't no
No.
children gonna be at the wedding
my phone.
unless they got like the flower girls and the ring bearer or something. But Tears gonna be out there shaking ass and all kind of
Now,
shit.
do you want a flower man? Because I could do that too.
You said a flower man.
It
One
definitely
of
will be
these days.
non-traditional.
Now, if you want that, let me know because we can get a whole routine going.
My
You better
phone.
come because I want a lot of people to come to my wedding outside my family because it's huge just on my mom's side. Child, when you get engaged to your future fiance and y'all start looking at venues and finding out how much this shit costs,
Fiance.
Is your cousin gonna be
This is
at
a
your
lot of
wedding,
work.
Tiffany?
Crack these.
my cousin who
Your
My
cousin with
sister.
all that ass.
no.
I don't know if I can do all this
That
work.
cousin.
Probably.
Cause I got to see that. I got to see that in real time, honey.
Well, she might not. I might invite her to my birthday party. She might come up for that.
Who's that?
Tell her don't
My
touch it.
cousin.
Don't do nothing to it
If
until I
Don
see
comes to
it
my
first.
birthday party, I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna have to
That's what
watch
I
it.
said.
I'm gonna be cut up.
They just
She gonna walk in the room and say, "Oh my God."
I asked Marge if he wanted to come. He said he would come, Kenny. So if you want to come,
road trip.
he'll come and pick you up, and you can come.
I feel
I
like
just
he
have to
drive like an
find
old
the.
person.
I gotta find the hotels. I found one that was reasonable for Alexis the last time, so I
Yeah,
might look
you
into
find a
one.
hotel because I want to try to come this year.
Yeah, because last year Nicole was coming, but then she had just the worst luck. So bad.
We do this.
Yeah.
Just like
I
I
have to
told you,
find a
I don't.
hotel.
Every time I plan a trip, something happens. But when other people do it, it's fine.
Really.
You're in a matrix. You can't go nowhere.
What else?
Stop.
Underneath all that, so
What is
They like, no,
Alexis
this is
will
not a part of your
probably and
mission.
Tiffany, my sister-in-law, will be coming
oh,
too.
that?
See, she's not having no kids at her wedding, so that's not going to happen, babe.
Well, Hiram look like you can't be there.
For real, we got to see that in person. Well, I mean, maybe if I plan to meet up later on down the line, that can happen, and you can meet. Everybody can meet
This
then.
commercial is awful.
like they gotta eat that Popeye's biscuit.
Tiffany, you want to make my wedding cake? My penis is no fault. Malcolm is addicted to your carrot cake. Absolutely not. No, that is a lot of pressure.
I'll help.
Oh my god.
I just want to watch the oven.
Now she want to watch
I
the
would make
fucking
Kenny
oven.
decorated. You know what? I probably would make Kenny decorated. I would freak out. I dead ass
Check
would
out
freak
Cookies and More by Kenny.
out. Period. Don got his food stuff too. If y'all want stuff from him, he'll ship it if it can be shipped. Can it be shipped,
Word.
Donnie?
Depends on what it is. What my cups could be shipped.
Oh, okay.
Huh? Yeah, this for fucking lunch.
Those can get up out of her.
On with the rest.
I can't. She said it's your fault and you owe me. I owe nothing. I've done absolutely nothing.
That
Okay,
sounds
because you ain't had to bake that cake like 4 times, Teresa.
Period. Blame yourself.
You can be like, oops, I forgot.
Right.
I don't know what happened to the
I want
message.
my
The
frozen
message is
latkes. Oh,
deleted.
we
I don't
might as well
know.
take them out because if they're not washed up, just take them out.
That's facts.
Oh, all
She said,
right.
I'll probably just fly y'all to NYC to bake them. Oh my God.
Not fly.
Ooh, a
Y'all
conch
getting flued
coffin.
out.
How we get flew out?
Ah.
Darn, shut up. Oh, hold on. I gotta finish the questions. Okay. Okay, we on to the
What is
medium
that? Is that
round.
Rory?
Yeah. Medium round says, would you rather be first or last? If you ain't first, you're last. Ricky Bobby
Second
quote.
place is first loser, so I want to be first.
I'd rather be last.
It depends on what it is. If it's a group function, like they say it's like a family gathering, it's like, all right, the food done. I want to be first.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh
Cause
yeah.
you bitches be greedy.
They be making
Just
to-go plates before
inhaling
they
fucking
leave.
food. I have PTSD from him inhaling them fucking cupcakes, girl. When
I
I
know that
first
just
met AJ,
disturbed your little
that's what
stomach.
we did.
That would disturb the fuck out of me. Like, what are you doing? Slow down, or you choke.
She said he was sucking the cupcake paper.
Oh my god.
Ridiculous.
By then it's
Have
gone.
some class.
The decorum. You ain't got no decorum. Get it together. Like when you talking about first, I think of track. Well, think of what you want, but it said which one do you want? It said, do you want to be first or last? There was no context. Do you want to be first or last? I said I'd rather be last.
You want to be
I
on
don't mind
top?
being the tortoise to your hair. I don't mind that.
Tiffany want to be America's Next Top Model, so she's going to be
Yeah.
last.
You want to be on top?
You want to be on
I
top?
said that, and my nephew said no.
I hate both of y'all. I called you that day to let you know this is your fault. I know. I
The
didn't
way
even
he turned
do
around and
anything.
said it was funny. He said no.
All right. Would you rather have more money or more time?
More money.
I'd rather have more money.
Money.
Fuck that time. That time gonna run out when it run out. Give me that money.
Okay. And you still gonna be
Mhm.
broke.
Okay?
Shit.
All the time in the fucking world, and your ass ain't got no money. Give me that money.
Your ass immortal. Give me everything you got. You gonna live past me anyway. Come on. Come on, baby.
I want all the riches.
Ooh, she rolled her ankle. That's oof.
What the fuck?
Everybody
Cause
said more money. Money talks.
Bullshit walks.
Period. Kenny over there beating the hell out of them damn crabs.
okay,
Okay.
she gonna get that crab meat.
Okay.
Mhm.
Would you rather have a 1 minute trailer into someone's life to know what you're getting into or see 3 years ahead?
Let me see
I'd
3 years
rather see
ahead.
3 years ahead.
'Cause if you ain't there in 3 years, then we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Give
And
me that
that's that.
trailer.
Stop fucking with me. You got me. You got me.
We ain't got shit to talk about if you ain't. I'm like,
You
oh,
ain't
I
gonna
don't
be
see
here,
you
so
here in
why waste
3 years.
my time? Absolutely not. I want the 3 years. That's a good one though.
Told you. Thought pieces.
That was a really good one.
Oh, shit.
I'd rather have 3 years ahead for sure. More time because you can always get more money, but you can never get more time. Not if you broke and you living below the poverty line. You can't.
Okay, girl.
You can make the most
Fuck
of
that
that money
time.
that you got when you get more money.
Cause I ain't trying to be here forever. Okay, I'm not trying to see my
I
great
don't
great
care.
great great great
I'm trying to
grandchildren.
enjoy it right now. Right now. Here's it now. Okay. See, 3 years ahead. 3 years. 3 years. Everybody picking 3 years. Kenny, which one you pick?
I said, give me that trailer.
You want the trailer?
And she wanted the bullshit.
Well, I mean, but okay, Kenny, I put it this way. That trailer can tell you what you need to know, but also could be filled with a lot of garbage.
Well, I'm only saying that from past boyfriend. Because if I would have known that nigga was crazy,
But if you see it 3 years down the road and you actually happen to be with this person, you can see what it's like 3 years down the road. And it could be some bullshit. You can still avoid it.
true. I'm gonna still take the trailer because I'm a glutton for punishment. Sorry.
Lord have mercy. Like that, I wish that I would have spent more time with my family, especially the ones that passed away unexpectedly.
But
I can understand that.
that's like giving
But I don't,
time back. It's not saying take
yeah,
time back. It's saying
it's
giving you more time.
yeah. So it's extending the time you already got.
I don't even eat crab legs. This is crazy.
Not as greedy.
Did you say it's gritty or greedy?
No, I said this is crazy.
Oh, crazy.
Oh, I'm about to say, why is it
Them
gritty?
crab legs bomb, ain't they?
This one bomb.
Them crab legging.
I'm gonna save the rest of the questions for Friday when I'm gonna do Hiram's TikTok question Friday. Oh goodness. I sent in the group chat what the first part of the SBC chat said because Don, you have to see that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay? You definitely need to see it. Here, put it in here, girl.
Sorry, after this break, I'm done because it's too late to be banging. I mean, not really, but
She had to clear that up. Anyway, everybody that's watching this in the playback, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you.
some
Everybody that's in the
playback.
chat, sticking around. I
Oh,
appreciate that as well. Excuse me, baby. Let me move out your way. Y'all make sure y'all come back around these parts on Friday when we talk about SmackDown because SmackDown is one night before SummerSlam. Okay. SummerSlam is Saturday. Saturday. It starts at 7 for the pre-show. And then it starts at 8 for the main event. All right. So you're gonna make sure y'all are all there for the show. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and show y'all everything one last time.
all right, I'm done.
All right, you're gonna have Roman and Jay, Finn and Seth, the girlies, Bianca, Oscar, and Charlotte, Drew and Gunther,
Charlotteums.
Rhonda and Shayna. You got Curdy and Brock, and then we're gonna have Lurgan and Ricochet. Okay, all of them gonna be fighting together. All right.
Ricochet.
Then we're gonna have this whole meeting place of a battle royale in the middles of the ring. All right, everybody gonna be fighting in there. Hopefully that's on the pre-show and not in the middle of my damn SummerSlam. Okay, I know it's gonna be a good match, but I don't want to see that in the middle of the show. All right, now y'all make sure y'all bring y'all asses back around these pots on Friday, and we talk some more about wrestling, and then we'll finish up Kenny's Would You Rather questions, and we're gonna get to Hiram stuff. All right, I see y'all around there then. I got to go. Y'all have a good night.